Well, where we last left off, you, the Crimson Tide, found the hidden oasis as you pursued Belladonna across the dune sea of the Serac Wastes. You made contact with a mysterious pair that lived within the oasis, a old, dark-skinned human man that asked you to call him Guru Raja, and the mysterious Sphinx Psabari, who issued you the challenge of the Relat Alway trials. In undertaking these trials, you as a party were transported to an underground cavern holding what appeared to be a piece of long-forgotten city, with a cathedral at the center. After undertaking 3 trials together, Sudi was given the opportunity to learn more about the true purpose of the oasis, finding the long-ruined cathedral of a mysterious goddess. Within the heart of this cathedral, she was given the opportunity once again to choose a path forward for herself, a final chance to really decide what her purpose would become. Given the choice between the Crimson Bride, Scarlet Maiden, and another mysterious figure, she chose to learn more about the mysterious figure that was present. She entered a sort of communion with this goddess, or the goddess's essence is more accurate, gaining both perspective and comfort in choosing her own path, finding power in herself with the support of the goddess Imperia, returning to the Sphinx with a relic of Imperia's power, the Auric Laurel. Sudi and the rest of the party learned of more relics of the gods that may be of help to them in the future should they prove worthy enough to carry them. That's kind of where we're at now, is Sudi just dismissed the 2 specters of both the Crimson Bride and the Scarlet Maiden, dismissing them with a wave of her hand as you stand there, Auric Laurel in hand, with the Sphinx there with you. Just kind of waiting to see what you do next. So, what would you all like to do?
He asked about potential, questions about where these... I know they're, myth, probably would know myths and stuff, but would the myths at least say that, the areas of the world they can be found in?
I mean, you can ask.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Can we ask that, or are you just gonna... I don't want to waste everyone's time.
So,
no.
There are very few legends that you in this world would have heard. Very few about these particular items. They're not a story that someone would bring up or anything else. The only one that would otherwise maybe have some renown is Resonance, because it's traveling with a famous bard. It's the weapon that they carry.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill hell bard. So we're gonna have to kill our own time.
Or bargain. Talking is also an option. You don't have to be the thing I want. Slow push.
Could definitely talk our way through shit. We'll definitely be able to talk to him, but I feel like you're gonna talk to him, and I'm gonna be just
Can you out-talk a talker?
It's gonna be the hot end.
I'll whip out my spirit and get my...
It's not gonna be my rifle.
It's a
You don't know.
What?
Oh shit, my nightmare.
No, you don't know anything.
No.
Anyway.
You don't.
Okay.
You don't know anything. I don't know anything.
That's fair.
But change the topic so we don't get in trouble.
That she would at least be willing, if she knows, to at least point us in the direction of where each of these things might be. At least a region. It doesn't have to be grid point coordinates, but it could be these items are found in the mist.
So
in the waves.
So how do you want to do that? Sabari.
I'd like to.
You've been trying to riz up the Sphinx this entire time.
This ring.
So.
You rejected me. You at least tell us at least point us in the right direction about where some of these items might be located. At least.
I can only tell you what I have already told you. Some of these items are powerful and lost to time, but there are leads that I can provide to some extent. What is known of them?
What leads and leads?
This is kind of the stuff that you got before, but to repeat them for you. Resonance is a blade that is carried into battle, or was a blade that was carried into battle against the ancient dragons of the Outlands. It is now carried by the famous warrior bard Azora Cherryblaze as she travels the shattered remnants of Ravia. Heartwood is a staff that has served as the testament to mortal creativity throughout many an eon. This relic now sits as the heart of a lost tree at the bottom of the world, guarded by an archon of lost names. The Nocturne Beacon is a diadem that has guided many a lost soul through the darkest nights. Now, it sits as the trophy of a devious Kael Lord in his home in the city of Onyx, where it may never catch the light of the moon again. The Shade Wings have been lost to time, as Sigiare has become more reserved in her role as a goddess. Last worn by her champion an age ago, they were seen in the city of Aethopolis before its destruction in the Library of Legacies. And then the other two here. The Draconic Star is an artifact of the Outlands that has been maintained by the leader of the Knights in Steel and Scale, after their destruction of invading draconic forces that threaten the life of all within Ravion. This star has been passed from hand to hand under the watch of this order, remaining atop its spire in the sea where it bathes in the essence of powerful archdragons. And the Crown of Colors, which is a cursed relic, shattered by the forces of the Knights of Steel and Scale and recovered by dragons that they were unable to tame. These lost great worms have scattered across the surface of Ravion, warping the world around them as they threaten the lives of the free people of this world with their very presence. The warping curse of these 5 fragments change whosoever wears it to fit the need and bend to the will of the evil dragon mistress, making them a tool of death and destruction that has driven many a mortal mad, turning on those they love, leaving a trail of blood in their wake.
Wow. That's
I listened back and rewrote so that I had the exact things I told you last time. So those are the leads.
Okay.
You'd have to go and do research and look for them otherwise, but you have some ideas.
And that's what she would tell us if we were.
If you're like, give us leads, that's
Well, like, if you were like, tell us more about this object, and like the lore behind it, and you just tell us that.
Yep.
Okay.
So the Sphinx kind of turns around and goes and settles back, kind of comfortable in her position at the head of the chamber. She kind of has this raised pedestal that she's kind of able to lean on, and she kind of lays down and lounges. One of her kind of tan sand-colored wings just kind of floats out and lays flat. She's like getting comfortable.
Would you stop making the...
It's the boat. It's the Sphinx. T is back in Pine Hall, just not aware of this.
Hey,
They're not a thing yet.
I don't even know her name yet. I just... X is fine.
Can you imagine if she found
In
out?
my head, I was thinking about catcalling the Sphinx. Like, that's probably not
Probably a bad idea.
I was thinking...
Hello, Master Guardian of this whole oasis. And just fucking kicked out.
I'm catcalling the girl. She's coming. She's good, girl. She's coming. All the boys must love her.
She...
Yeah, well, she... Yeah, you're like your auntie. You're like,
So...
She is a nice girl.
The Sphinx kind of, in her relaxed form, turns to all of you by the door. You may remain as long as you like. However, this oasis has filled its purpose. By nightfall tomorrow, it will disappear, never to be found again.
Well, it's an illusion. So if we'd be here before going on, it would be
I say we stay.
right? Until
Until it disappears.
I
Yeah.
think that's a good
So
idea.
if she shows up, get a chance to murder.
not murdering her. We're going to bring her back.
Oh yeah,
Potatoes, though.
we do have to bring her back.
Potato. Six preferably alive.
We can injure her, I guess, but like we should bring her back.
We'll do our best.
You, bearer of the laurel, what was your name?
Studi?
Sudi? Sudi, you have a mission before you. As the next Justiciar of Imperia, it is your role, should you choose to undertake it, to find a way to restore the goddess. You will need to find the tear of Imperia and bear it to her spire of power.
Oh, well, that sounds a bit much.
Should you feel this task is too much for you, you are free to return the laurel. And I will wait
No,
until
I'm fine,
the
actually,
champion
I'm fine.
is able to arise.
Oh, good to you, Lando.
No, let's still look at Sudi. So are we returning a tear, Sudi? Tiara? Are we putting a tiara in the spire?
No, definitely not.
So you're giving the laurel back?
No.
I'm confused.
The laurel is the tiara thing. The laurel is the laurel crown. She only has that.
Tear.
Oh, tear.
Yes.
I said the tier and then you said tiara, and I don't know how we got lost.
Tiara, but she said laurel.
We got lost somewhere.
Okay, so Sudi, are we giving the laurel back, or are we doing the mission that she said you have no choice?
We're doing the mission.
Cool.
Great. Okay, we're on the same
We're on the same
page.
Cool.
Have you battled your own demons? Or do you still feel as though you have suffered too great a loss to handle?
Deep questions. I feel like I have done enough facing with my demons. I think that was quite enough of that.
Well then, you feel prepared to undertake this task.
Yes.
Very well. Then, take of what provisions you need from the oasis before its disappearance. And I would wish you all luck.
We have more questions we want to ask. What? You don't want us to listen in? Ah. Fucking rude. What time of day is it?
Right now, it is like nightfall. So,
Probably go prepare, find some, take watch, find some cover, like blend in, so in case she shows up in the middle of the night, we're ready.
Yeah. Okay.
Good idea, Ed. We should go do that. Alright. Everybody.
I can take first watch.
Alright. Everybody kind of leaves the cave.
you leave this, it's almost like the Acropolis in Athens. It's like a Grecian style structure made of marble and patched with sandstone. You make your way out, and some of the fallen ruined pieces, blocks, other things are there, and you have your ship at the edge of this oasis. You can move it to wherever you want. You can set up whatever camp you would like, but you've got like positions that you can set up things with. There are spots that you can find a way to be comfortable if you want to be camping on the oasis's edge, or if you want to be off the boat again. It's whatever works.
Question for you. You got diamonds on you, yeah? Okay, do you have one that's like worth 200 gold pieces? Because I want to do a little boarding in case somebody comes. It's an alarm trap.
They give you 2,100 gold
It does a lot of damage though.
diamonds for that.
I can do whatever I can do.
Let me look at how many diamonds I have.
Or does anybody have a powdered diamond worth at least 200 gold pieces?
I'm the only one in this group that can't use magic.
I don't have any diamonds either.
I don't have any.
I've got nothing.
What? Okay, you need to take a picture of that before you leave.
You're gonna try to hide it in the. Okay. Yep. Make a stealth roll. What's your passive perception?
Can't see it. Are you pulling up?
Yeah.
Perception is 17.
Okay. Yeah, you don't know.
Great.
No, Sarah.
So, where are you all
What
gonna
is
set up?
that?
It's like 10 ships stuck together.
Yeah.
Damn.
You're gonna bite into that and be like,
I turn X and I go,
you don't see her.
what the?
She disappeared.
You fucking left?
She just has
Oh
disappeared.
my god.
Lemon,
I was
what?
gonna fucking tell her. I had the fucking ship.
No, I go and I like.
But I need.
And I like turns over on me and I shove him up
But I-
the floor and
but I
I'm
need to
walking
find it.
behind him. Figure it out later.
I need it before though, so I can set the glare, and then when it goes off.
Yeah, we talk about it when she's done with her questions.
Alright. Fine.
I hope to God she doesn't show up.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna find another Sphinx tomorrow to actually that. And then
Okay.
You're the only one in the cave, go!
Am I the only one in the cave?
Yeah, you're the only one in the cave.
She seems to have left. Everybody else has kind of slowly made their way out. You're all finding whatever location you can for camp, trying to get settled up. The Sphinx and the Sphinx and Guru Raja are pretty much sitting there watching the fact that you just have remained.
Yep.
And the Sphinx just kind of looks at you. Akeno, what need do you have?
Don't mind. I have a few questions.
And these questions. Are you prepared to potentially receive answers that you don't like?
Pretty much only those before, so yes.
Well acclimated then. Ask your questions.
I'm hoping you can help me find Selena.
Who is this?
Who's welcome to? Just that is what I know.
I have been around through the creation of this original Pantheon and its existence within Ethopolis, and there is no saloon.
Whoa, what the fuck?
You seek to discover who your creator would be.
I thought that I had? Maybe I was wrong.
You wish to find the different potential of your creator. Kind of chuckles. She kind of looks to Guru Raja and kind of just slowly nods. Knowledge is earned. But perhaps you are clever enough to determine the wisdom behind these words. In the deepest tundra where echoes fade, a crimson pool, a gem displayed. A teardrop gleams in blood-red rue, guarded fierce under draconic moon. Lunar watcher in madness veiled, immortal life forever assailed. Wings of night, monochrome scaled, in solitude his mind decayed. Seek the gem, the dragon's prize, but answer this and truth comprise. At the frozen edge where shadows wade, are you strong enough with just a mere mortal blade? You hear this too, X, because you're there.
Not.
You hear Draconic Moon and you're like,
Tingle down Why?
She's excited.
you're like, fuck yes.
But he did also say no.
Something. Oh, don't fucking drag.
She just wants to see dragons.
See guys can fuck everywhere.
You came onto a literal boat.
You don't bite the hand that feeds you. You don't fuck the same lineage that you have. You fuck the other lineages. Anyway, continue. We've derailed.
Yeah.
About Limbo, right?
Yes, it is. What's your third question?
New questions now. New question for the next one as we're going. Give me some of the information for my not be the truth. In your wisdom from the Pantheon, you know Who is it that watches over the moon?
She kind of smiles. The Origin gods are complicated, and many, though not as many as the current Pantheon. Should you find the tear, and find the essence of her that exists within you, perhaps you will learn more of who she is. Perhaps you will return her to power as well. From one creation to another, it is not my place to speak on the other gods' positions.
I mean, about the moon. It is hard to where you may not know much to help me do this. Not much information and the life and there is another that watches and knows much less who they are and have been such ups and downs and things.
And who would this be?
It's Saki.
It's Saki. Saki's like, you gonna help me?
It is a young girl just working.
Another. And who would you propose this Nephaling's creator would be? What do you know of them?
I do not know much other than an image I saw in the description.
Kind of describe it. She kind of smiles and nods. Then perhaps you'll find wisdom in these words as well. A goddess weeps in realms of light, her mournful tear lost in the endless night. In the underdark's abyss it lays, claimed by a monstrous creature's gaze. To find her tear, a Nephaling's call, connects to divinity's spirit, stand tall. A quest of light in the shadows dance, where joy meets darkness if given a chance. What is this prize in the creature's lair? A tear of joy hidden with care. For Nephaling's link to Arcadia's grace, reveal the path to the tear's resting place.
Into those girl rhymes.
No, but I don't know.
There's also a deep dragon down there that's pissed at you guys.
Just
Oh, with that guy with the mushrooms. Yeah, we're fucked, guys.
oh no.
These were your questions? You have no other curiosities to request?
I have nothing but curiosity.
Then what questions do you have?
Not sure the answers can come from you.
And yet a question unasked is an answer not learned.
Is it really possible? They want to come back. Especially this one.
It is possible. Difficult, but possible. At least as much as we are hoping. I wish to see Imperia returned. I wish to see your friend capable of basking within her light and grace just as I did once. And so many have before. But it will be difficult. You will need the tear that they shed on their sundering. And you will need to find a pillar of their divine power to bring it to, as well as their true name. It will be difficult to find the true name of a being that seemingly no longer exists.
If I get so broken, how did this ancient history get erased from the world?
In realms divine, a power was found, a threat unseen, in hiding bound. Gods united, champions strong, they battled on, a chorus throng. Yet victory sweet was stained with woe, a punishment dealt, a cosmic blow. Divided they stand, their unity gone, only Stygia, the blackbird's dawn. What do I describe? So mysterious and grand is the tale of the gods, a fate unplanned. A goddess alone, in shadows she grieves, for her first family lost beyond dreams. Should you seek to truly understand, seek out Stygia and learn how the gods were damned.
I like all. Hello, come here,
I'm working on it. I gotta grab her and bring her. Oh wait, actually, am I right click? She should be all the way up.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Woo!
This thing I am to seek this ray. Is a place, a person, a myth?
You've actually heard of Stygia, right?
Oh, I have.
Yes.
Fabulous.
She is one of the existing Pantheon.
Oh,
Notably, she is where you found Celeste in a temple to Stygia.
oh. Is it rated again?
Yeah, we adjusted
Yeah,
that.
without, so I'm still,
Yeah, Stygia
I'm
right
still
now.
learning the new
That's okay.
names, so, okay.
You can make a religion check if you want to know more about Stygia, but you have at the very least been to a temple of hers. Stygiare.
Stygia.
Gia.
Oh,
Like Stygia. Rae. It's not beer, that's Jack Daniels.
No, it's weird.
no, it's just a...
It's funny.
Yeah, it's just weird.
Stygia.
I'm done.
Love it. Probably.
Stygia.
What other questions do you have? Well, you still have the chance to ask them.
So, okay, this is not in character, but DM, do I know what on earth, where the spire is that they're telling me to bring the tier to?
You have never heard anything about these spires. It's weird, and you're like, great, I have to find a thing now. That's super cool, you know? Yeah.
Sudi kind of like spreads her hands out and goes, "Oh, with respect, I have no idea what you're talking about when you talk about spires.
So,
I'm more than willing to bring the tier to the spire."
Sudi comes walking back into the temple, arms wide. So,
I have
she kind of looks at
questions.
you.
Wait, I don't think Lemma wanted us to go. And you're gone.
She kind of looks over Lemba to you. Both of you seek the spires of power. And that's good. That means that you will have double the hands to find them, double the minds to consider the information you get.
Ah, so they're lost.
Well, there is very little You can find the pillars. And she looks to you, Lamba, and says, as well as the names. At the root of the world where branches entwine, a tree whispers secrets, ancient and divine. To find the spire where God's powers weave, their true name is the key, the knowledge to retrieve. With clever spellcraft, weave words like a song, unveil the true name hidden so long. This mystical code the pillar shall show, a beacon of power where divine energies flow. You can. You turn it on. Look. It's on the back.
Jesus Christ.
Hi, Lemba. Well, this out of character sounds like we've got to find true names of things.
You've already got that piece. Apparently I don't.
Oh, you don't? Skill issue.
Whoa. Damn.
What are you guys talking about?
Shut up now!
Okay.
While this is happening, where was, the guru again? Didn't you say he was on?
The guru is in the temple next to the Sphinx.
I mean, like, when we first met him.
He was sitting on top of a pillar that had fallen from the main temple and halfway into the oasis.
I'm gonna go sit.
You're gonna sit there. So you are kind of all standing there, all of you outside, and you're like, where'd X go? Fucking X is somewhere. Lumba's on the inside. Sudi's kind of tapping her foot and just kind of gets a little bit frustrated. Like, I gotta go find it. Where the fuck is this pillar? It goes back in, and you're like, well, I'm gonna just kind of go, and kind of the two of you are, Asil and Serenity are kind of sitting there like, everyone's leaving. Everyone's walking away. Fuck. But you find your way is about kind of a twilight hour. The sun is very low in the sky. And you're able to easily enough, coming out of the temple, walk along this pillar and find your way to the end, sitting above the water. You can see insects hovering just above and fish trying to get them and making, little to no progress. But they're trying. You're looking out over the oasis with the sunset.
While that's happening.
Yeah, you just kind of spend some time waiting.
Just like, what's on the Oasis?
The oasis?
Yeah, like, when you say, like,
It's
get your stuff, like, get some resources, like, what kind of resources are we talking about?
there's some like date trees and olives and other kind of fruit-bearing trees. There are a few of those kinds of things. There's one or two, notably, that are bearing these weird pomegranate-type fruits, but they're like purple, and
I'm gonna count on that.
they're like 30 feet in the air.
I can jump.
You can jump 30 feet to pick a fruit.
I think so. I actually think I can.
If you can, then that's cool.
I can use my my rabbit hop.
So yeah, jumping is 3 plus your strength modifier feet with a 10-foot runway, and you have your rabbit hop, so you can just jump way more. You have to see what that is.
You can jump 20 feet without blowing a tap of opportunity. Don't they add that to it? So how do I figure out how to?
You would be jumping, I believe at this point, it would be with 10 feet of runway, 3 plus your strength mod for a vertical jump. And I would give you, with that leap, a vertical jump of roughly 20 feet doing that, as opposed to having to, do it. You'd have to like run 10 feet and then jump, but it would work. You could jump 20 feet, and you're still 10 feet shy.
I try to use my boomerang to knock one down?
Yeah, you can make an attack roll.
Boomerang blade. Boomerang
Well,
blade.
the armored
Boomerang blade.
brutes.
17.
So I'm not very good with my boomerang. That's a nat 1. I thought I just completely throw it the opposite direction, just like I follow through so good, and then I can still continue to follow through, holding onto it, and then I throw it way past.
Yeah.
It.
Yeah, you throw, and your finger catches it and just sends it like sideways, and it goes out over the oasis as you find your way there, and you're able to kind of catch it if you want, especially as a monk. You're able to catch it if you want, or you can just back up and let it try to make its way back to
Sure,
him.
can I try to catch it?
Yeah, you have missile snare,
No.
so you just.
Do I have to roll for that though?
I'm not gonna make you for this because it was a nat 1.
It was a very not a powerful throw,
Very
but
not
enough to just send it a horrible.
We eat you first.
No, I just have
Hey, I want to
Deflect
point out,
missiles, yes.
You rolled 3 nat 1s in a
We're
row.
not talking about this.
I'm just saying. You want to do
Oh, I see. Deflecting
You're-
patch.
Yeah, you're able to do it. It's fine. I'm not gonna make you roll.
My too close to. I'm meditating.
Well, this is as you're getting to position,
Ah, damn it. Okay, fine.
so you're about to go meditate.
I see this shit. I grab it.
It's gonna turn.
I'm like looking around. Where the fuck is this from?
Well, you saw where it came from. That's why I'm not making you roll. You were walking to your position, and you saw him totally flub the throw.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Back.
boom. Yeah.
What do you want me to
Just make a general dexterity check. Unless you're trying to attack him.
not 12. Sorry.
12. You're able to throw it. It's not the best boomerang throw, and you definitely have critiques, but you're like, I can't talk after that.
Yeah.
You're like, that's not how you. She frisbees it straight at you down, like downwards.
In concept, that was a good throw, but it's not a disc. It's a boomerang. Although
Yeah.
I'm on the spot I throw, so I'm not going to.
Yeah, it kind of sticks in the sand right like 3 feet to your left, and you're
Pick
like,
it up, and I don't even hop. I sadly just walk back.
Oh.
oh.
So, like,
as, as you.
it's not around the boomerang. It's not around the Pantheon.
What's your passive perception?
Passive perception? 16.
You're hiding behind one of these pillars and trying to keep kind of out of sight. And out of the corner of your eye behind you out the door, you see Celeste getting into position, and all of this happen as two like figures in the distance just by a little bit. And you see them just kind of talking, and then he just kind of walks away, and you're like,
We eat him first. I think to myself inside.
Oh my god!
so it's
Horrible.
so it is right now. Sudi and Lemba and a hidden X in the temple. Do you have any other questions, or what would you like to do?
Is that animated before?
No.
Say a little first.
I'm gonna turn. Maybe not because he's all right. Give us this like cities like rest and walk away. Pull her out with me.
The Sphinx just kind of watches you as you go. Another note, if I may. It is not just my will that Imperia be restored. There is a certain amount of foresight that I have been blessed with my current state. There is a cataclysm coming that you will require the power of the Origin gods to avert. I know not where it come from, when, but I know that it will come to pass. I would make haste.
We'll certainly do our best.
Just kind of watches you leave from there.
I turn to Lemba and I go, you think they're always this cheerful?
Yes, I do.
Joy. And I follow Lemba out.
Yeah.
A little
two
worse
of
for
you-
wear.
The two of you come out, and you see Zill kind of sitting there, holding his boomerang. Celeste sitting at the end of this long pillar above the water, just kind of cross-legged. Sun's going down. Serenity's just kind of waiting for you guys to come out.
Where's Ed?
Oh no, I thought she was back on the boat thing.
Probably fucking the boat. I know, right? We all like, find the boat.
What happened?
Yeah, she's probably with the boat. Probably gonna be good place to set up camp anyway.
What do you want to do?
Well, I mean, she did disappear.
Just don't,
So, like,
don't fucking the
You're still in the temple, yeah?
It's the Sphinx no one there.
I mean, yeah.
I'm assuming
The Sphinx is kind of just looking at your hiding spot. When you poke your head out, she's just kind of looking at you with an eyebrow raised.
say. Love my family. Secrets are no fun unless they're shared with everyone. And then I just walk out.
I get the sense there is very little trust between you and the rest of the group.
Actually,
not true.
I kind of look at her and I cock my head and I smile. I go, actually, I'm not wrong.
Then how would this be?
I'm the first person people bring with them when they're in a situation that they trust to have their back.
Perhaps that will be your group's advantage. Perhaps it will keep you alive. Then again, perhaps not.
I do have one question.
Yes.
Foresight abilities. Not how far in the future and what exactly you know. Do you know where Belladonna? You never know. Do you know where she is currently located in comparison to where the sun is?
Oh my god.
I do not.
Can't hurt to
This
ask, I
oasis
guess.
is found as it is needed. This oasis is not where you think you found it. And so it can be completely unsure the relative positions.
Is she nearby? I guess that's not what I'm asking.
She is both nearby and not nearby, depending on when the oasis chooses to reveal itself, and where it chooses to reveal itself.
That's fair. Alright, thank you. I'm just gonna like turn around.
You turn around and walk out.
As I walk out the door, I turn around and go, hey, sorry I flirted with your wife. To her.
He kind of cocks his head.
Or, sorry if I were an item, it's a habit.
They kind of look at each other with a weird expression.
Just walk out.
Just kind of.
Hey, glad you ended on that.
X is intelligence. It's not always the best in social situations.
Yeah, so how is your charisma?
+1.
Oh, well, that would be it then.
Not great. And my wisdom's still a negative number. So,
So you guys start walking towards the boat, and then very quickly, X comes walking out, kind of behind,
just kind of appears out of nowhere.
and is just kind of walking with you to the boat.
I'd like to sneak up
Do I
on.
hear thing? I got the giant ears.
What's your passive perception?
My passive perception is 15.
15? I mean, what was your new?
20.
It wouldn't be that one. It would be a new one. What do you got for your stealth if you want to be stealthy?
I would like to creep up behind my group. Ah, fuck, he hears me. That's a. God damn it. Yeah, we all fucking hear you coming.
Yep.
X trips on some rocks and falls down the stairs.
Oh. Hey guys, I found him! She's right behind us the whole time.
X is like laying flat on her back because she fell down the stairs.
Are you?
Oh.
Hey, come on, we gotta go set up camp.
Well, you guys do that. You're out. We found X. I'm gonna go ask the Sphinx a question now.
Come on.
I got a question to ask.
Couldn't have asked her earlier.
She kicked me out. She was just like, shoo, 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 go, go, go.
All right, everybody, let's go onto the boat. Hey, Serenity, do you have a spell to make the boat tiny? Yeah. Because if we're gonna stay here and hide ourselves, in case Belladonna shows up, what do you think she's gonna see? The giant 30-foot long boat? Monday, she can make the boat. If you can. Yeah. But I don't know. This time the next night, whatever. The Oasis is gonna go away, and then we're gonna be in the middle of the goddamn desert again. We're gonna make the boat tiny so I can put.
Right.
Have I upgraded my spells?
I don't know if you have.
My spells yet.
Well, if you want to know which one I picked. One of my spells talking in my face.
That's your character, and you're doing great.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, but I don't mean to when I'm not interested.
Yes, you do.
Why? Oh, because you said so.
You had to double check. I had to see what
did,
size the boat has, right? It's considered large or huge.
So that's the one that I
I
picked.
think it's just.
So if you don't want, so if you want to pick that one, so that way if we're all really,
You can make it a size
down,
large.
We have two people.
You can bring it down
but
by
just
one
so you know,
size category.
Like you thinking of that
Yeah.
one, I have that one already because I know we wanted to
Yeah.
keep
Can someone
ourselves.
turn the boat invisible? No. Apparently we can't shrink it.
Well, you can shrink it. It would just turn it from huge size to large size.
Yeah.
So
I got invisibility
no.
spell, but I don't know if it can affect the whole boat.
Like it goes from yacht to speedboat. Can an invisibility spell affect the boat?
It's pronounced.
if it says creature, then no.
Yeah. Just the what did your
Yeah.
spell say, sir? Yeah.
Why is yes.
A creature you touch becomes invisible, so no.
They were just hide it.
Yeah, all my spells are kind of just like
Well,
you're a dumb idiot. Damn it!
not the show.
I can't do nothing.
Get the boat out.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted
You
to-
make your way in as the Sphinx and Guru Raja are looking at each other like, what the fuck? And they look and they see you, and the Sphinx just kind of settles in. Many questions from your group, I see.
Bye.
Hello? You trying to sneak back in?
You're trying to.
Hey, it's 29, bitch!
Yeah, you don't.
all looking at it. I said, let's go to the boat. And then you guys started walking towards the boat. And then I said, no.
You don't notice X trying to listen in from the doorway.
Can I roll like a perception check?
It would be your passive,
I'm like beating a 29.
because you wouldn't necessarily be looking at her. So,
X doesn't like nothing.
yeah.
Like, no, Caroline doesn't like
Yeah, you don't like you
yeah.
don't know things.
X is trying to build a relation. X loves her family. But at the same time, she's
You literally keep saying, let's aid him. He's person.
you stupid shit. It means I love you. Calm down. No, X,
It means she wants a pee to that rabbit ass.
no.
Okay, great. You're listening.
X
I don't know.
loves her family, but she's tired of all the secrets.
It's like, well, this really wasn't going to be a secret because because it's not like a big thing. It's a thing from me.
Still,
Anyway, just like so, you have. I've heard that you've had like this foresight. Is that to an extent true?
The gift of foresight comes with both wisdom and patience.
Great. The gods have patience with me for having more. So, is it possible to forgive the scars of the past?
These scars, it would depend. These foresights are difficult to explain. One could say that time heals all wounds, but time is relative.
Right.
Do you consider that you can forgive transgressions of the past as your friend has.
Oh no. He just up and left. He up and left. He left everything away to go to some godforsaken place that doesn't even care about anything else. What am I supposed to do with that?
You are supposed to live each day as though there will be no future days.
How am I supposed to do that when I'm still in love with him?
As much
Wow, he's
is
gay.
up to you.
My God.
Yeah, so gay.
Crazy.
I know, right? I mean, have you not seen the artwork for him? She's in the gayest position you possibly could be in proposed.
I'm so happy for him.
Anyway.
That was completely the artist's choice, too. He just was like, here you go. He gave him his character description, and they were like, perfect.
I feel like they know the furry fandom enough to know
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Oh, yeah. I was like, okay, perfect.
Yeah, no, it's perfect. Anyway, still in love with him, yada yada yada, that whole thing.
I suppose the question becomes, what is important to you? What do you want? You cannot know the answer to that question until you know what you want.
Oh yeah, I also started therapy.
Oh, good for you.
That's my other update. Rachel already knew about
We love the verifies.
it. Yeah. Okay. Great. Okay. I guess I have some more thinking to do. Thanks for that. That's
Not what she said.
I know it's not.
It's also not Osisu in that show either. It's Osisa.
Oh, stop.
Whatever. Thanks. I guess. Still got a lot of things to.
A word of advice.
Yeah.
While it may be difficult to forgive, one of the first steps that you can take towards living your own life, apart from anyone that is necessarily the subject of ire, is to walk your own path. Find people that who you wish to spend your time with. Walk your own path along the way, and find happiness in other things. Fixation is dangerous. Fixation will bring about a host of troubles beyond that which you already have.
Right. Thanks. I go up to Raja, and I'm just like, it's a quick question.
Yeah, he's like right next to her, standing on the pedestal. So you're like, thanks. Boom, right up to him, like right next to her. They just kind of watch.
Just like, so, is there like a place that has like gems and magical things that I can, use spells on this oasis? Or no? Also, what is the thing with those purple fruits that look like pomegranates?
The resources of the oasis are plentiful and enough to sustain one for a lifetime, though they do not tend to lend themselves to more arcane pursuits. The fruit is a fruit, quite good actually, but a fruit that can be harvested at some difficulty. But ultimately, it's just Just another resource of the oasis. Much as the water.
Get it down.
And how would you pick any other fruit?
Bitch like a tree.
It's like, okay. So I can just pick it off the vine, right? Of the branch of it?
Yes, you can, though it's quite high up.
Yeah, I had a bit of a mishap with this woman, guys. So I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna go about it a different way. Thanks for the information. Thank you.
Guru Raja.
No, I know Raja.
No.
The Sphinx.
Psabari. Yes.
Psabari.
Yes, Psabari. Psabari.
Not Psabari. Psabari.
Thank you, Psabari. Thank you, Guru Raja. Or everything.
Should you wish, or any of your other group, have any other questions, as long as the oasis remains, you are free to come and ask.
Wait, and this disappearing tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow night by sundown.
Sundown. Okay, got it. It's like... Actually, come out of your hiding spot, I know you're here.
No, you don't.
You would turn around, and where you would have hidden that quickly is like at the angle of the stairs, and so you can slink back and just be gone, or you can stand up and be like cool and then turn around and walk down the stairs.
Bitch rolled a 29. You don't fucking know I'm here. I slink away.
So you
Even when you just crept up behind us.
So maybe
You,
I would fucking put the boat.
Yeah, but you came up from behind us.
Maybe
Like,
I'm already
you
in the pet. You don't know.
I want to roll for something.
I mean, you would turn around, and on walking out far enough, you would see X on the stairs that she was using the angle to hide. So you would see her, kinda.
My perception of that is a 21.
Okay. I mean, yeah, and you would be able to, if you were to hear him coming, just move. It wouldn't be a problem.
Yes, fine.
So, yeah.
I head back towards the boat.
All right. Do you hear them finish up the conversation, and you kind of start headed back to the boat?
I'm gonna go scale a tree and get some fruit. Because I am one.
I'd like to activate the little spider head on top of the boat. See if it locates.
All right. It's currently to the point where you can activate it, but you need a spell slot to do so.
I would like somebody's help. Here.
Oh, now you want all help.
I'm the only one who can use magic. Hey, Serenity! Before we talk about shrinking the ship, you want to help me activate the spider head? See if we can find Belladonna?
Shrink the ship, but the spider head is still the same size, so it's just... God.
Bigger spider. Cool. We would like to attempt to activate the spider.
Okay. I mean, it's simple enough. She can spend any number of spell slot.
Cool.
So
I just want to see where it points.
the spell slot level is how many hours it will remain activated.
And we did reduce the ship. Not yet.
Not yet.
We're in the process. Let's do another level 1.
Another level 1. You activate it, and you spend a level 1 spell slot. It'll be active for 1 hour, and the head kind of picks up and does its scanning spin and pauses, and then goes back to a dormant state. The eyes are still glowing, but it doesn't seem to have any lock. You would gather, you know what? X and Serenity, just making a general intelligence check for me.
Fuck me, alright.
Come on, high roll. High roller, high roller. Big money, no worries. Stop!
Hey guys.
5. Okay.
Intelligence is not intelligence. It's really not intelligence, that's all.
Both of you look at it, and you're like, why isn't it working? Oh my god, why isn't it working? And you're like, God, did you do a spell slot right? And it's, yeah, neither of you can really figure out what the matter is.
Actually, X's panic attack goes into fuck, she's here. Fuck, she's here. Hey guys, the spider didn't pick up any direction. Look around to see if she's fucking here.
Need to keep find her, dumb butt.
It means that she might be here then. When it would point in the direction and where the was. He's over there, but look over there. Behind that tree, but look at that tree. I like to inspect the ship to make sure she's not with the ship.
Yeah, make an investigation check. Meanwhile, you're meditating. With some amount of difficulty over the people being like, she's here! She's here, can't find her!
17.
17? You feel comfortable that she is not on the ship.
Okay, cool. Alright, maybe they just
You're at this point, you'd probably be like, it's broken.
oh, damn it.
Yeah.
Who touched it?
What do you got?
Oh, okay. I'm meditating, doing this stuff, eyes are closed. Once I'm at a good spot, I start to talk out loud.
Okay.
I go, I know I was never one to fully believe, but I think I'm ready. I know you would show me what I need to see and where I need to go. I trust you. I trust you to show me who I am, who I'm meant to be. Thank you. I just kind of sit there and see if I
Sit
hear a
and
response.
you sit there and how long do you want to wait for a response before opening your eyes?
Wait for like 20 minutes. I have no place to be.
Do you open your eyes or are you just eyes closed waiting and listening?
Yeah, I'm waiting with the whole time in the 20 minutes.
You hear Zill struggling to climb a tree. You hear them searching frantically through the boat. You hear Lemba being like, "You idiot!" and you kind of push that all aside. And then all of a sudden you just hear this, and you kind of open your eyes, and off kind of on another block, probably like 30 feet away from you on the opposite side of the oasis from where the rest of the party is, because hot damn, is a crow that just kind of looks at you, just makes eye contact and sits there before flying off.
It's nod like once, and I start to go.
You're able to join the rest of the group as they're trying to figure out why the spider head is not working. And you're coming into chaos as in the background Zill is trying to climb a tree. Make an athletics check.
Alright, let's just...
I'm taking first watch.
You should set up some potential defenses.
Yeah, I agree.
17.
17. It takes a minute, but you're able to jump and then grab and climb the rest of the way, and you're able to get... roll a d4 for me.
1.
You get 1 fruit.
Oh.
I mean, you could attempt again if you want, over time.
Like nighttime.
Yeah, the sun has gone down by this point.
Yeah, I'm not gonna risk it. I'll wait till the morning.
There you go.
I got a fruit. Yeah, it's all good.
So, what's your guys' plan? Celeste, as you come back to the group, they're all kind of trying to figure out what to do about the Belladonna situation.
What's going on, you guys?
We should get some rest to heal, but also set up some defenses. What kind of spells do we have? The warning signs if she approaches.
I
determined
don't have
who didn't
much.
show up. I mean, I'm aware she's not, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Doesn't anyone have like a warning trap spell?
I do. But I need some components. I need incense, which I think Raja would have some with the Oasis, because he's a guru.
Alright, what else do you need?
That was such a bold assumption.
What else do you need?
He's a guru.
Before we go out, what else do you need?
The girl incense. You guys have
Meditation.
Fine.
Purpose. And powdered diamond worth at least 200 gold. So, If anybody got the diamond,
Our diamond.
we can powder it.
Hold on, I'm looking something. We can powder diamond.
Use a,
Mash that shit up.
do what I do with the emeralds. Use a pedestal.
A mortar and
Pestle
that
and
one.
Mortar, pestle.
Yeah.
not a
Just-
pestle.
I will set it here.
Caroline is just as dumb as X sometimes.
Become powder.
We share the same brain cells, so if X is using it, Caroline isn't.
If I have the one where I can make anything talk with a mouth, and the trigger is just walking by it, it would be able to say a message over and
You
over
you
again.
could proximity set like magic mouth.
I don't have it. No.
Oh.
I didn't choose it.
Oh, then you
Because I
can't
chose-
proximity set magic mouth then.
I know. That's why I said it.
What other spells do people have for defensive things? Like, does anyone have spells for setting traps? Other than Bill?
That literally sucks because like Jane had all sorts of that kind of shit.
Sudi, do you have
That's
anything?
why you need all those sands. And
Do I have anyone?
Like any spells or anything that are used for like defensiveness or like
You did wire.
preventing things or
It
traps?
was alarm.
Alarm.
I had a. I had it.
Yep. It was silver wire and a bell, like silver thread.
Have clairvoyance. Dispel magic.
I don't have any traps either. I don't have traps and debuffs. You might have to just.
You might just have to hope to God you roll really high insight checks. Alright, so who has dark?
Me.
No, you had dark. Oh, so who has dark vision? So we pair people up. Okay, Lenda has dark vision. Celeste has dark vision. So,
I've got
Kennedy?
Yeah,
Sudi, do you have dark vision?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so each one of us can get paired up with one of those.
I'll pair up with Lembo.
Okay, Lemba and Zel. Hold on, what were you gonna say, Sarah?
Do you want to pair up with somebody else?
Yeah, what do you? Yeah.
Why would you pair up with Celeste? Apparently that's not an option for me.
Not tonight.
So I decided on what style I was gonna add for my fifth level, and I see which is, I don't know if this is gonna help or not.
Oh, what is it?
Spell allows you to change the appearance of any number of creatures you can see within range. An unwilling target can make a charisma saving throw. It disguises pretty much everything, but it won't physically change it. So if I make it look smaller, you're still gonna be the same size.
So she can change your outfit appearance, your racial appearance,
Oh, okay.
a lot of things. She can't make you like a four-legged creature. It has to have the
Like a
same.
tree.
Yeah, it would be the same arrangement of limbs and things. What she literally could do is make you all look like you're wearing tree bark. And that your skin is tree bark. And then
surroundings. That's
be on like a tree.
And if someone, if like, if
Part of the problem.
lower and they
Yeah.
touch you down there, they'll touch your knee because it's not changing you physically.
Yeah,
And then it's just spells, right?
Well, let's do
Is
that.
it a spell or they just
Change our skin to be whatever plants or trees or rocks
No.
we're leaning against.
Here's the challenge. If you do trees, just as a warning, these are like palm trees, so they're pretty fucking thin and then tall. And so there's like,
She also have to be awake to cast a spell.
for this one, I do not believe is concentration. You just set it, and I think it lasts for like 8 hours. So,
I don't need anything else either.
yeah, so,
Visual and sensory.
yeah, verbal and somatic.
Do we all have to have the same appearance change, or can they all?
No,
be
she
individual?
can choose individual designs,
If
everything.
we find a rock, a plant, a tree, some pillar, something
Half
that
bury in the sand, whatever you gotta
something that
do.
can blend into.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, it's up to a certain number of creatures, but it should be enough to host this like entire group.
Yeah, let's do that.
Also, let's see here. I chose this spell because I thought that if we were to get ambushed by like a couple of people or something, I could just change our appearance to look just like them so that they get confused, and then it's like a whole
Let's go.
battle royale.
Okay. Well,
Running away from some guards, we can just be a different group of people.
question.
Yes. Yes.
With that, for Sarah casting the spell, because we're the ones being casted on, can we still see each other, like know who is who?
You would see each other as whatever she disguises you
Okay,
as.
so it's not like I would know Zill is Zill, even though he's
No,
a tree.
no, she's not disguising you as a tree or a pile of sand. She's just giving you the general color and texture appearance.
Oh, never mind.
So, like, you would be X, but instead of like silver dragonborn scales, it's hey look, now I'm made of wood.
Okay, that
and
makes
then
sense.
yeah,
I gotta accept
So-
you can turn us all into Belladonna if she shows up and we can all tell each other apart. And she can't tell who is who. We do that fucking like Yu-Gi-Oh!
She,
That's why
I mean,
I would hazard an assumption that she would understand that she is Belladonna.
Yeah, but if you
and
try to
not-
attack one person particularly, like if we all looked like her, she wouldn't be able to
mean-
know who.
You would also be carrying and using all of your own weapons.
That's not the point, Jeremiah. Alright, sorry, continue. We'll continue. Alright, well that's good to know. Everyone, I think we should all find like something like a ship, a rock, a pedestal, pillars, something we can blend in with. So Zill and who were you gonna be paired up with? Lemba? Serenity, do you want to be paired up with Celeste or Sudi tonight for watch? Celeste. Okay, then me and Sudi will take watch. So you good with doing first watch then with Celeste? Okay. Lemba, Zill, do you guys want middle watch or last watch? Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That's not helpful. Sudi, do you want middle watch or last watch?
Last watch.
Okay, then you guys get middle watch.
Great. Can I have 3 quarters watch?
No. You want to not be eaten? You pull your way into this party.
Whoa. What a concept.
What a concept. So, you all, are you going to be disguised? Are you finding cover?
Yeah.
There is plenty of cover, especially the closer you get to the temple. There are fallen blocks of marble that are there. There's that pillar that you can be by. It's also like sand and brush and leaves and things. So,
yeah, also,
Question. If one of us is asleep, can Lembo wake us up with Can she wake me up telepathically or does she physically have
you could give it a shot. We'll find out.
did you want me to use? Did you want me to use singing right now, or?
Yeah, or everyone goes to sleep. Well, I'm trying to think, because I would like to hide on, like, the top of the pillars.
Because I can only do this once until I take a long rest. I only have one spell slot left.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say cast it right before, once everyone's found their spot, and everyone knows where everybody is.
Okay.
Because I'd like to scale the pillars, or scale the, like, ruins and be, like, on top.
You would have to be up on top of the entire temple, and that's something like 60 to almost 100 feet
There's
up.
nothing, like, halfway up.
No,
like,
it's the Acropolis. It's straight like pillars and then roof. And so like there are pillars that are fallen and
Get
broken.
a sash, tie that sash around the thing, and just
Actually, I have rope and a pipe.
It would be more difficult to climb it than to just find one of the fallen blocks and be hiding behind or around it.
Now, if I can't be on top of that, I'll sleep in like the eagle's nest for sure.
There is not one.
Eagle's nest?
No, there's not.
Bullshit. Fine, I sleep by the temple.
Okay.
It's bullshit.
You're all able to find relatively easy hiding spots around the different blocks and plant life and things and trees. Like, it's an oasis and it's desert, so it's not like massive, trees or ferns and other things. But if you were to like lay down and take some time, you could kind of Peter Malark yourself into the underbrush and around these blocks and then make yourself look like it. Like, you pretty much are all laying down and getting to a position where you can sleep and then being like, Serenity, do it! And then...
Do it, bro. Do it for the vine.
And so, you all get into position and then you're able to do it on everybody pretty easily.
I take out my little pen brush and pretend I'm like drawing over.
Yep. Pretty much, like, for easily enough, you're able to like sketch it out ahead of time to be able to make sure that it makes sense for the things. Like, okay, X is disguised around this block, so it has to be not tree and stuff like that. So like you're easily enough to do that, and then you can pretty much just push it off the page onto them with the casting of the spell. So you can get as design heavy as you want that way, and it works. But you're all able to find a night's rest, potentially. Let's find out how well it goes. What I would like all of you to do is to roll a stealth check with advantage. You just throw your dice all the time. Did you do that with the other one?
You see my roll, Liam?
I did not.
I did it on
Advantage on stealth. This straight roll?
Yep.
Great.
You got this. You got it.
I'll go around and ask people what they got. Advantage on a stealth check.
Can't tell if you rolled really good or really bad.
All right. So let's.
Did you roll one?
All right.
Did you roll
X, what you got?
With advantage?
Yeah.
I rolled a dirty 20 and a dirty 30. I rolled a nat 20. I have a plus 10 so.
Okay. Lumba got a nat 20. So what's your total? Yes, with advantage, because she's seeming you into the area. Yes.
I also got a nat 20.
Yep.
It just
I wrote it. It just adds it. So what's your total on with the nat 20?
20.
Just 20? Okay, cool.
I have big advantage on stealth with that 0.
Sudi, what you got?
I rolled a 10.
15.
I have not.
15? Okay.
Plus
What you got, Celeste?
26.
26. Okay. Zill? 17. All right.
Dirty telling me.
Dirty 20.
Technically like a 14%.
Okay. That works.
But did that count? Or it has to be next?
It has to be natural. Yeah. There's a 5% chance of rolling any one number on the dice, so it's a little bit more fun. So who was on the first watch? Celeste and Serenity.
Yes.
It is dark at this point in the night. Serenity, you are functionally blind.
Oh shit.
So Celeste, I would like for you to make a perception check for me. For your watch.
Makes sense.
Wow,
I can't
that's
see
bad.
anything.
It's an 11. You don't notice much. It's kind of hard because the way that you laid down is like kind of facing the pillar you were sitting on. And you're like, fuck, I was trying to do the whole like look over Serenity's shoulder so that she can look over mine and we cover all bases. Really, the only thing you notice is against kind of the moon that is present, a figure walking along the pillar and then sitting down and crossing his legs as Guru Raja takes up his post once more.
That's
Yeah.
better. That's better.
But you have, at this point, a couple hours if you want to talk or do anything else, but that's what you notice so far.
I'm just gonna. I kept one of the purple tourmalines. I'm just gonna pull it out and just kind of like put it over my hand a few times, just to.
Kind of rolling it in your palm.
Like a
thinking.
worry stone, but not a worry stone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just kind of turning it over. It's kind of a column. For the thing, it's a columnar crystal. And so you can kind of roll it almost like rolling a pencil in your hand, just kind of absentmindedly as you think. And a lot of thoughts come by to you. What were your party members talking about with the Sphinx? What happens if Belladonna shows up? What do you do now?
Where do I go?
there's the mission, and then there's this that's come up from the temple and the Sphinx and everything that has happened so far.
Is that where?
And on top of that, now you're all in the political game.
Yeah.
So what happens now? You kind of get distracted on your watch and kind of forget to look because you get lost in your own head. Yeah.
Sounds just like me.
But your watch comes to a close without any noticeable events other than Guru Raja finding a place to be for the night.
He's sleeping on that.
He's sitting cross-legged, but you have no idea. Not with an 11.
Can I, no.
Alright.
Maybe we have, like, insight.
Nah. Not from, like, 30 to 40 feet away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would just be percent.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask, does this smell like banana onion juice?
No.
Yeah.
What is that?
No. You don't know. It's fine. You don't need to worry about it.
What is that?
It's an Avatar The Last Airbender
I
thing.
don't know, but he's no longer well.
Speaking of, they're there. Don't abuse the system.
There we go. I'm uncomfortable.
Lemba and Zil, shortly in, sometime in, you are awoken and your shift starts. You all have your. Did you?
Oh, sorry. I'm
You,
sorry.
you have your
You're good.
your stealth checks in place.
Yeah.
I would like for you both to, well,
I can't see it.
yeah, you are functionally blind.
Yeah.
You're just sitting relatively nearby to Lemba. You pretty much can't do anything. And so Lemba, make a perception check.
Hold on. Before he
Yeah.
wait, before he does that, I have a spell that might be able to help you. Oh wait, no, because those are just not.
Well, is it wisdom checks?
Yeah, it's like those.
Perception is a check. It's a wisdom-based check.
Okay, because I can give you, Owl's wisdom. Oh shoot. Fur or a feather did I use up? Because I haven't seen them anymore. I might.
Does it say that the spell consumes?
It does not.
So if you have it, then you just have it. You don't have to worry about getting more.
I know, but I think I don't know if
I believe you did it last time.
I know I did. I must not have put it. I didn't put it in my backpack, so I'll.
She gets
I'll put that in
excited.
there, but I'm going to.
She's
I'm
thirsty.
going to do this spell and give you Owl's wisdom. Target has advantage on wisdom checks.
That's the husky in her.
Alright.
That's what she's
So,
like.
Thank you.
22. All right. You wake up and you kind of start to be like, because you see a figure sitting on the pillar, and very quickly you realize that that's Guru Raja, and you don't see a problem. He's just kind of sitting there cross-legged against kind of the starry night sky. It's very peaceful here by the oasis, and you could see how he's totally fine being here. At that point, he probably has a good life here. Just having the most peaceful experience you can imagine. Yours, while peaceful, is not nearly as nice because you have a million questions rattling around in your head that you have no idea what this means and what to do with it, and you're trying to figure out what life is right now.
I thought I could apparently aren't.
And so you're still kind of reeling from everything, from the conversation with the Sphinx and onwards. But the rest of your shift continues. If you want to talk or do anything else as you go, it's whatever you want to do.
sorry, I was adding the thing in my. I know you're waiting for me. I was adding the thing into my backpack.
You had something to say.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just sitting thinking.
It's like Lamba. So are you gonna explain to me why you kicked us all out?
No.
Why not?
I don't barely know you. Friends for what? Like 3 days?
Yeah, but I feel like
You're not gonna hear about whole life.
Yeah,
Do you really want to know?
I don't even know all the
Behind
details.
the scenes, some personal questions about the goddess who created me. And bring her back from being split. And figure out how to stop apparently a calamity.
I'm writing all this down, by the way.
You're writing this down and then they're in your journal as,
In the dark?
and you take.
When you can't see?
It's really, it's really hard, but you're able to kinda, you hope, get it down. You'll find out later when there's light. But
I feel like I've written.
oh yeah, you've definitely had late nights in the Sandskeep repository kind of library, taking notes and doing other things. Usually that was by at least candlelight, and so this way you're halfway feeling the page with your finger and hoping that you aren't smearing the writing in the process.
Hopefully not.
That's what's happening.
Yeah, hopefully not. It's just like, okay.
Read all the comments from the peanut gallery or talking about the Sphinx from the curtain print.
Okay, that's fine. Personal stuff like that aside, what's your favorite color? Okay, green. What's your favorite animal? Since we're into, well, since we're into,
But that's new. Which is a bird? It's a bird.
what's your phone? What's your stuff? Easy.
It's a bad analogy.
I mean, yeah, you can't put it in a little smart or something like that. I'm pretty smart person.
Whoa.
Anyway, what's an animal you like to turn into? Well, just pick one. Anyone. Remember one that maybe rhymes with the name.
Wow. No, I'm not gonna do that, dude.
Shakwala.
No. Kind of.
Yeah, I'm not a big thing against two. Yeah,
What rhymes with Lumba? I'm sorry, I'm
I
sorry.
did nothing.
The first thing that came to mind is Chuckwalla, and that's just a weird lizard.
Does it rhyme?
Chuckwalla is really the only piece of it that rhymes.
Give me this.
Chuckwalla. That's really it. It's not even that good. I know animals too. I
You know,
can't
a
think
name
of
of
a
an animal that
lumber.
rhymes with my name?
No,
Wombat.
Wombat is still not a rhyme.
Wamba.
What? Oh, marine iguana?
Like, no, it's like so wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
It's story and having a good. Having things from your past and what we're doing now is going to be really support. It's not to tell a great story and they kind of
I'm
want
sorry.
it.
You're gonna write a story about my child.
Not yours, about everybody.
Do you
That's so
have any
stupid.
of dangerous and straight
I don't need all the. Why are you going to ask me basic questions? Favorite color? And what you turn into?
That's a great idea.
Just tell me a secret. Yeah, but I just tell you a secret. That's what you're doing. And you know, two things that are right anyway. Right?
Dude,
Right?
well, everyone's look the same.
I mean.
You kidding near me?
Is who?
You kidding near
I'm
me?
right next to
I'm
you.
pretty close.
I'm literally like, we're shoulder to shoulder.
Grab a bunny earring.
Oh, hey.
It comes out of fucking nowhere in the dark. You just get totally blindsided by it as you're writing.
Right then. What are you doing hot? First of all, I'm not always in color even. Some of us are, well, not us, but not. Some of them are blue. properly. It's not even overstated color.
Okay, well, now I'm sorry.
Ooh. Raise it.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that to someone else. Let's see the new secretary.
I mean, you try to tell me not to put on.
I'm not practicing. Minorly made.
I'll just. I'm gonna say you almost much better than just receive.
Some of us are crispy.
She said some of them are crispy. Jermaine's head. Which is, at this point, by the way, softly rotting on X's belt.
No, it's in the bag of holding.
Oh, okay, then you don't know what it's like.
No, it's in the bag of holding. I only pull it out when I need it.
That is
Warms off the bag. What am I here?
I haven't really paid attention to like this profile of features. I'm trying to do a better job of that so I can like.
You're doing a piss poor job of that.
I said I'm trying.
It's not even the boring brown. I don't understand. Maybe you didn't notice somebody had like really boring brown hair and big blonde. There's not many bitches in it. Like, goddamn, stop arguing. I know the right thing. Right.
Perception. Wait. She said insight. You meant perception, didn't you?
Whatever. When's the last time you guys rolled a check? Because he's fucking rolling shit over me.
I'm not. What are you talking about?
Well, shit, you rolled fuck. Seconds.
It's white. Wait, is it actually? Is it really?
You can first.
Am I just that much of it? No, like in real life.
In real life.
I really.
A picture of this comes by every, like, at least 15 minutes.
Am I really that tense?
Yes, move on.
Fuck me.
next.
So you guys...
Great. Are there any streets of Rage on do that? Never mind, I'm not.
We'll get to this conversation.
It's okay, I got a perfect.
Deep.
I don't know, start over and that's what I want to see from.
Well, I don't know how old I am. Hold on. I don't think I'm that old.
I mean, I have a really good hairstylist back at my place where my family is. I didn't think I got my hair to be this great and great. Oh, I see it now.
Is it white or blonde?
No, it's white.
Stark white.
Right.
White.
Fine.
It's at the top.
Anyway. Okay.
But it's nice.
Great. I'm gonna hope that none of this smudge. I'm just like, great. I'm gonna shut my mouth now before you actually like. I feel like that's a good idea, right?
Yeah.
Hey. You say anything?
As your guys' watch slowly comes to a close, Sudi,
Me.
in the middle of the night, your dreams are, I wouldn't say plagued, but filled with visions and replaying exactly what happened within your trials. Everything that has happened so far, the vision of both of these goddesses seemingly powerless compared to Imperia, this mysterious new figure in your life. And you keep circling back in the way that dreams do to trying to find a meaning for all of it. And you keep kind of coming back to the point when you were talking with Imperia about how she says that you get to now walk your own path. And you keep waiting in your dreams for the Crimson Bride to show up, dagger in hand, flying out of red silks towards you in this nightmarish scene. Or even then, the Scarlet Maiden to arrive and serve as your defender. But they are not there. And your dreams are emptier than you've known it before you are shaken awake gently for your watch. And the thoughts just kind of bleed into your waking watch of what now? So, Sudi and X, the two of you are on the final watch. I would like for you, not X, but Sudi to make a perception check for me.
I'm making a perception check.
Yep.
With advantage? I can't roll?
I do. Good advantage?
No advantage.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine because I have a plus 10 to perception.
Yep.
26.
Did you fuck up flipping them off?
Oh, you did big.
I have to flip them off and I did this. Sorry, keep going. I didn't mean to interrupt.
So, what you got for your perception?
I got a 26.
A 26? Okay. You see Guru Raja sitting in his position. You don't know how long he's been there, but he's on top of the pillar. You don't notice much else other than X sitting there, and you can't quite tell if she's asleep or awake until you look over and her eyes are open. And she's just kind of watching you. But she can't, she's not tracking where you are because it's too dark.
Okay.
While she's doing that, since I can't do shit,
Yeah.
I would like to, even though we're not in combat, I would like to activate my steady aim.
Okay.
So it just says as a bonus action, you can give yourself advantage on your next attack roll on a current turn. So if we enter combat,
All right. So if you enter
I'd like to
combat,
use my bonus action on, initially.
if you enter combat within the next 6 seconds, you will have steady aim.
Oh, come on, man.
That's on your current
I would
turn.
like to then activate steady aim when we enter combat. If that's how you're gonna play.
At your first sense of combat, you will be allowed.
Cool. Alright. Gucci.
All right. Anything you want to talk about, deal with, or anything else is up to you. But
Sudi, you have unresolved questions, feelings, complaints that you want to discuss?
Oh, many, but you know.
That's fair. You and I have always had a soft relationship.
Oh wait, this is you and I.
Yeah, it's you and me on
talking
watch
about-
now. Although I can't fucking see shit. I'm just hoping to God that you notice whatever the hell's out there.
I am shining my new pretty little tiara.
Of course she is. Looks good on you, sis.
Well, I would say gold is my color, but I feel like that's pretty evident.
The amount of condescending affluence I get from this crown radiating off the head really, fills me with warmth.
I did not know you knew the words condescending or affluence.
I have my days.
I'm
my
impressed. Color me impressed.
My intelligence is select. The brain cells come and go.
I have approximate knowledge of all things.
I'm also an idiot. They come and go. Thank you. I'm both flattered and honestly not that upset about that comment. So where the fuck did we find this spire that you're supposed to fucking find?
Well, isn't that my question?
You were there
Sphinx,
for
she
the
said
ready.
that I would have to find the true name.
So you forgot everything that you
I just
overheard?
remember the riddle, she's just not good at interpreting.
Okay, but you could repeat it if you wanted.
Is this the recording?
Well, I can also just tell you what it is again.
Do you have any idea where that might be? Do you have any inclination of what that riddle meant?
Do I, DM? I didn't quite pick up anything when I heard it.
The riddle, and this I'll repeat it for you so that you have it and you can consider.
Thank
It
you.
was, at the root of the world where branches entwine, a tree whispers secrets ancient and divine. To find the spire where God's powers weave, their true name is key, the knowledge to retrieve. With clever spellcraft, weave words like a song, unveil the true name hidden for so long. This mystical code the pillar shall show, a beacon of power where divine energies flow.
Something about wordcraft and spellcrafting? At the root of the world? Where do you think the root is?
With her travels from her past, would X have any idea where a route might be?
Oh, fuck no.
Or would her dumbass be like, the bottom of the ocean?
Well, that would about... It's whatever you would come up with, but you haven't heard anything specifically as the root of the world, other than that the Serac Waste is believed to be, like, the cradle of civilization. Where everybody came from is what the belief is. But, you know, they also didn't know that there was a god Imperia.
That's fair.
So you have no idea what this is. Everything you know has been shattered. That's the thing.
I have no idea. I couldn't even begin to try and figure out where the root of the world begins. Sounds like somebody who's good at researching might have to do some research. I am not the individual. I am not the Dragonborn for that.
I'm sorry, was that directed towards me?
I mean, kind of. We're having a conversation. I just kind of said.
She was saying,
I don't fucking know, and I'm not the person. I'm not the Dragonborn that would be good at research.
Yeah.
Like, I know there's plenty of people in our party that would be much better suited for that aspect of going to a library and figuring the fuck out. So,
We have papers to go to some very fancy libraries, and we're here today.
Yeah, the Sans Keep repository.
yeah, we gotta get there first after we kill them. Alright. I'm trying to think. I don't think I have anything else to talk about.
Yeah, if you want, we can run through the rest of the shift here.
Yeah, I guess it would. I guess before we end the shift, it'd be, do we notice anything? And by we, I mean Sudi, because I
With-
can't fucking see shit.
With the 26. Well, I guess here is the first thing. Roll a d20 for me, X.
Fuck me. Any particular role or just
I'm not that you need to worry about.
We're always,
sex me, Gerald?
we're always worried.
I rolled a 15.
Okay, cool. All right, thank you. You don't notice anything on your watch.
That's concerning.
Fuck. Alright. Then I guess Sudi and I make small idle chit chat.
Yeah, for the rest of your watch. And slowly the sun begins to rise, and you all kind of slowly come to seemingly no threats or occurrences other than Guru Raja sitting there with his eyes closed on the end of the pillar.
You give a long rest?
Yep.
Is the boat still there?
Yep.
Pulling some stupid shit or someone in the middle of the night.
Fucking
"Hey,
gangster
the
boat."
fucking boat.
I would love that, but no.
What did you name the boat again?
No, there's some weird.
It would sound like
Your name. There's some weird.
I remember being like, really?
That's exactly what you said. Was
Write it down.
no, God, no.
Like, woman's name.
You didn't write down your name.
I want to say it was Gertrude, but
No, it
was
No.
Nah, it wasn't
Stop.
good.
something sexier.
No, it's something with an F, but it wasn't. Well, I wasn't like.
I don't think it was an
I
S.
wanted a cool name.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll think of a different name.
It changes every day.
Actually, the boat's name depends on my mood.
Celine?
No. Today the boat's name is Tammy.
With her intelligence score, she can't remember, so she makes a new one every day.
X likes variety in her diet, alright?
Talking Tammy though.
The boat's name is Tammy, and that's what we're doing. Stay on this Celeste, it's my boat. $2. So much like Long Island. Don't talk. You can walk to our next destination.
So, what do you guys want to do with your new day?
Where are we going, friends? That's a great question. What is our next task? Are we going? Where are we? In Belladonna. It's our next task. Then we gotta find her first. I think the spider head might work if we leave the oasis.
I agree. I think we're caught in
We're in a place that's like nowhere yet everywhere, therefore it's all magic, and we need the big magic.
No, I agree.
The magic thing might be able to do magic. That's fair. We should grab all the provisions we need, like fill up our water skins, get some rations.
Go
You see the kitty?
Yeah, see the kitty.
She's short.
If you go just outside the oasis, you don't know what'll happen.
I don't think my guess is it disappeared. Once we leave, we're gone.
Hold on, if someone walks out of the oasis while everyone is still in the oasis,
No, I don't want to do that because that person might
what
just have
happens?
Yeah, I don't want to.
You'll find out. You'd find out if you want to give it a shot.
No, we don't want to risk that shit. That somebody might just poof and be gone in the venue, and then they poof and then say,
I'm-
That we decide if we're leaving or if we're staying or if we're asking more questions, like what the
This is the last opportunity if you leave to get any other insights on anything else from the Sphinx.
I have one question for this one.
All right.
while you're doing that, as much as it sucks, I do think ideally we should stay until it disappears on its own.
But if we're there and it's a secret thing and it disappears, it might just take us with it to a different part.
You're right, but at the same
do we
time,
just
if
stay
we
where we
leave
are?
early, Celadonna could still show up.
That's true. No, I think
But she said this is the last.
Celadonna could find it at any point, anywhere, anytime.
Yeah,
What?
but the Sphinx also said this will be the last time forever. Didn't the Sphinx say this will be the
She
last?
said no one will ever find
No
it
one will ever
again.
find
It
it.
has fulfilled its purpose.
Belladonna does it.
Oh, then we need to get the fuck off. We need to make sure she's not on this oasis, and then get the fuck out.
Yeah, just before it reaches dusk or whatever, we need to get the fuck out.
Oh no,
and
if it's never gonna be found again, then we need to search it now and get the fuck out. The sooner it disappears forever.
no, but what if we leave though now, like you're saying, and then Belladonna comes?
But he
Right.
confirmed that it just said it would never be found again. Like no one would ever find it. So if we can leave
After us?
The Sphinx said it has fulfilled its purpose.
So if we can verify she's not in the oasis real
then we
quick,
can
and then
leave,
get the
and then-
fuck out, and it disappears,
and then we can go back
and she won't ever find it.
That's true.
And that solves half of the issue.
Then we have
Yeah.
to find.
Oh.
The other issue is we
Well,
find.
the other half is we have to find her and get her, but the first half is that she can't technically become a recognized soul by the plants.
Yes.
Okay.
So I say we search. You ask your question, the rest of us search the island or the oasis and make sure she isn't there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
And then as soon as you're done, we get the fuck out.
I go over there.
What does everyone else feel?
I feel like we can just wait.
I feel like looking too much around the oasis is gonna probably make the Sphinx a little annoyed with us.
I feel like the Sphinx would know if someone else is.
Okay, well, while
Yeah.
you're in there, ask her if anyone else other than our party is on the island. On the oasis. And if she says no, then we get leave.
Well, I asked when, like, we were meeting up with the guru, he said that he hadn't seen anybody else in, like, years.
Okay. Well, let's just make sure that we were the last people we
Why
see.
didn't you ask her?
Because I just thought of it.
You would still go and ask her.
And I'd be quick about it. The longer we're here,
Yeah,
the sooner
no,
she'll show up.
Let's go! And I shoved them both towards the.
I was waiting. You have a question to ask. Don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, you.
That's what I'm saying. You go ask your question.
Or you both go together so we can get the fuck off this oasis and just suck up.
Okay.
And just
We
suck
can go
it.
together.
Yes, let's go together.
I hate that we have such secrets. I'm just.
Okay.
It wasn't really a secret.
Well, then go together.
Just go!
Okay.
It's not secret. Yeah.
While they're doing their shit, the rest of us are gathering water and any food rations we can find and loading the ship up. And then we're getting on the ship and waiting for their return.
One of you can make a survival check with advantage, or just whoever wants the helmet can do.
+2 to survival.
I have +7.
Serenity, what's your plus to survival? Sudi, what's your survival
My
modifier?
survival modifier?
Yeah.
It is +10.
+10.
Like, yeah.
So unless Serenity's is higher than 10, Sudi gets to make the survival check. With advantage.
+7.
Okay, Sudi, with advantage, survival check.
Alright.
All right. While you do that,
Okay.
you guys make your way in towards where the Sphinx is. She is sitting and watching you as you enter, awake and waiting, seemingly expecting you to arrive.
Okay.
More questions? What might these questions be?
Well, first one, I guess. Are you aware of anyone else that came into the Oasis after us?
The Oasis has fulfilled its purpose. It will never be found again.
So that's an
It is your ragtag bundle of adventurers. And then Guru Raja. At this moment, I am unaware of anyone else that is within the Oasis.
My second question is, have you seen anyone else that looks like
She kind of gives you a look.
just a look? The look. I get the look.
You. She's looking you up and down. Have you not seen any of your own kin before?
Have I? Okay. Right.
There are the fluxes
Oh, from the
from Moonshade.
yeah, the people that I. What?
Yeah, they're not directly like you, but somewhat. So, she kind of. What experience do you and your group have with planes?
I think we knew that it's from one of the planes. Other than that, I don't think we've had too much of it. Why?
You seek clarity on yourself, an introspective thought process. Perhaps with a bit of wisdom. You with the help of your friends can discover what it means to be you. But from mortal breath to elemental grace, a soul adrift in vast inner space. No afterlife beckons, no final reprieve, bound to an element as a genie conceived. Through the inner planes, the spectral dance, soul and element in a cosmic trance. A transformation profound, a mystical tie. Genie born, their essence will not die. Offsprings of magic in mortal guise, genasi born with elemental ties. A whisper of the parents' ancient kin, their powers surge from the element within. With no element binds to the soul, within we find a more sinister of genie kin. A Kale is born, the absence of connection, full of spite and lies, absent of redemption. Their mortal children suffer their curse, a reputation of lies and a legacy perverse. A shadow genasi, born of no element, can change the world and themselves represent. What are you?
I'm me.
Then what more do you need to be? She looks to you, Zil. Your friend seems to need the same advice that I had given you. You will need to walk your own path. What is your name?
Celeste.
Then you are Celeste. Need you be more?
I do have one question. One more.
Yes.
Is the kale that you're talking about the same kale that was, you know, essentially foretold in one of the items and stuff? Like it said in one of the items that you talked about, that it says something about the kale, whatever, you know?
She smiles.
I'm asking if those are the same things.
You ask if a kale is a kale when the kale holds the nocturne beacon.
It's not K-A-L-E, it's
Khayal.
yeah.
I thought it was.
Nope. So we could
I don't know.
So, if I may, outside of RP, take a step back. You asked, is a kale the same kale that holds the nocturne beacon? And she said, yes, the kale is a kale that holds the nocturne beacon. He is a kale. Good job.
I'm asking if the kale that she's talking about when she was just talking to me is the same guy who holds the beacon that.
There was no specific kale she was talking about. She gave you the overall, here's how a genie is made, birds and the bees, and then here's how Genasi come to be, and then alluded to the fact that you might be a shadow Genasi. And told you about an otherwise mysterious group of genie that you had never heard of before. So...
Okay, I'm done. I kind of just like lost in thought and I stepped aside and I pushed to go forward and just continue to think.
Hi.
Hello again.
So I didn't ask this last time. But you're a magical being of pure energy, yes?
I am a being of the concentrated will of the goddess Imperia before her sundering. The remnants of a first champion that has remained since her predestined death.
I have a request that you can say no, and it may sound weird, and feel free to be mad at me. May I be in the possession of one of your feathers?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Persuasion. Okay, my persuasion's on me. This is 16.
16?
This is 16.
I would ask to determine your worthiness of such a task.
Okay.
Spend 1 minute looking upon this calamity to come. Understand the importance of the goddess's return. And should you succeed as much without breaking your mind, I could give you 1 feather.
I get an insight into the calamity, and it's a goddess that's coming back.
Except if you
This is why it's important to bring her back.
But why it's important to bring this goddess back?
Yeah.
Do we know the goddess that we need to bring back?
Imperia, her new
Oh, and
kind of her new patron at the very least. Yes. She's basically like, look, I need someone to see just how important this is. If the two of you go and look and see how bad it gets and dedicate yourself to this, she'll give you a feather.
Great. Okay. Yeah. It's like, I accept.
You accept. And as for you, you wish to see as well? Very well. Retrieve the Justicer.
Just a shooter.
That's Sudi.
Justice chair?
The Justicer.
Justice star?
Yes.
Can I ask what that is?
A Justicer. I will pull up the definitions that you have
Yes, please.
it. But
It's confused.
but she's looking for Sudi.
Sudi.
She's saying get Sudi.
Like, bring
Like,
her
go
here
get her
now?
Yeah.
Right
That's
now.
what you're saying. Okay. That wasn't in character. That was me clarifying.
Justicar, a representative and enforcer of a king or ruler's justice.
Oh, yeah.
So you would assume Imperia's justice.
I go out. I go out and I'll go with you real quick. Where is she?
At this point, she is collecting. What did you roll for your survival check?
Me?
Yes. Yeah. It was a bit ago.
Oh, I rolled a 26.
26. Easily enough, you guys are able to collect fresh water from the oasis and other supplies. Enough for another day's worth of travel, at the very least. Which is good. Before Celeste comes and just kind of beckons you forward. Sudi.
Yeah, I walk up to, I kind of walk up to her a little bit and go, she wants to see you.
Sphinx wants to see me? Or, why do I keep calling her the Sphinx? I know her name.
Yeah.
It's what, Sabina or something?
Sabari.
Shabari.
Like for pterodactyl.
I like
Psabari.
That's good.
Psabari.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Melon, stop eating my headphones! She's a jerk. I go ahead and I step into Psabari's domain.
Alright, you all make your way back in, and Psabari is sitting there, wings folded along her side. Sudi is the next Justicar of Imperia, and the one dedicated to her rejuvenation and restoration in the world today. Your companions have saw fit to peek forwards into the calamity that is coming. Do you wish to join them?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear what you said.
Do you wish to join them?
In peeking forwards, I mean, I always feel like a bit of foreknowledge is a good thing, yes?
Yes. It will give you insight into the importance of your task.
Then let's hear it.
Very well. And she kind of spreads her wings and begins flapping with these. And just the sand within the chamber starts to spin around you. You guys on the outside just start to see this small localized sand spiral around this temple, and you're like, what the fuck? You know, but you all don't see anything from the outside. It is a wall of sand in this column all around you. You can't see anything else. Slowly, it dissipates, and there is a very clear difference to the sky.
Oh no. Great job, guys. You activated the track bar.
Psabari looks to you all.
All I wanted was
Look upon the calamity. The sand has dissipated, and you can move where you like.
What do I see?
Where are you looking?
Looking all around.
The temple is worn. The ceiling is gone. The rest of the sky is this red and ash-filled kind of vision before you. As you look out the door, you see the oasis with no water. You see the trees on fire like torches. You see a wave of oncoming rubble and flame that is just slowly making its way towards you off of the horizon.
I don't like pillars of flame.
Hard to breathe. There's ash that floats in the air around you, almost like being just next to like an active volcano. And it is actively difficult for you to handle existing in this environment.
I whip around and face Psabari.
She looks down at you. Tell me what you see.
It's death. Death itself. It's terrible.
Why is this happening?
This calamity, this disaster exists far beyond the oasis. I do not know what brings it on. All I know is that it is the end of civilization and growth and life as we are aware of it.
Oh, it's the apocalypse, man.
The wave is slowly making its way towards you. It's closer now.
Can I see what it is?
The wave? Oh, yeah. It is rubble and flame. It, like a massive bulldozer, is pushing the oasis sand and the desert sand around the oasis towards you all in this churning pile of death.
Oh,
Right. Okay.
I look at her again and I go, please stop this.
The only hope we have is to restore the origin gods, the Pantheon as it existed, restore them to their power,
But how do we do that? How do we find them?
find their potentia.
They're what?
Lumba is one of them, right?
Find the potentia of these gods, the relics, their tears. Restore them by bringing them to the pillar of their power.
Tears. What do you mean tears?
The wave is in the oasis now and making its way towards the temple.
It's like the tears. What tears? What are you talking about?
You bear one.
Oh, wait. Just him? Or all of us?
I have it.
Oh, sorry.
It's just not the one
Okay.
she's looking for. Oh, shoot, which one do you have?
So that blue one, you remember?
They were all blue. Yeah, I forget.
You don't know.
I can double check later.
Just like,
Time is short.
yeah, I know. What do you mean tears? One of us has. What does it look like?
You shall see. And she starts flapping her wings again as this wave is starting to cross across the oasis water. And it just kind of, well, there's no water here for it, but where there was water, it's like in the middle of where that would be. And it's making its way very quickly towards the temple. And the sand begins to swirl back up around this temple. And you all start to feel the wind sucking you back out towards the wave of destruction. You feel it's almost like a gravity well that is slowly taking things into itself.
I'm holding up.
Yeah, it takes just about everything to stay in place, but you're able to. And then suddenly it stops and all of the sand drops and you are back in the normal temple. You all on the outside see the sand just drop and everything's fine.
How do we find these bad potentials? Oh no. When you're looking at them. What do you look for?
You have a Kano with you. You have a potentia with your blue-haired friend. You have another relic of Imperia with the Justicar. Search and seek them out. Powerful artifacts of their caliber are not unknown. Many exist in innocuous places.
How long do we have?
When I brought you into this place to witness the calamity, that was in but 2 years' time.
2 years. 2 years and it suddenly goes to shit?
It must be stopped.
Great. Do you have any sort of way where you could tell us where more tears are, like a map, or waystones that shine a light to where they are, a clairvoyant thing?
Oh, a spell, yeah.
A spell, a spell, a trapper, something to get us out of this. You know what I'm going on, Matt?
You have the tools that you need. You have a Kano, and you have the Justicar.
A Kano? A Kano?
A Kano.
A Kano? What is that?
It's her.
You did hear her call Lemba a Kano.
I did. Oh.
That's the only thing that she's called her this whole time.
They come
Oh.
No, I am
No.
not.
No, yeah.
It was just us.
Yes.
We're on Tammy.
And then Sudi. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So to clarify, you guys jumped 2 years into the future.
Yeah.
Saw
2
yeah.
years. Yeah, only
We're
2.
fucked.
We're
Yeah.
Saw
2 years.
2 years.
saw the world ending.
got it. Okay.
Fuck. Yeah.
You don't have to bring all of them back necessarily.
Well, 15 divided.
He said, at the very least, get my goddess back.
Yeah. Okay.
So, what if you
Right.
back more than one? Hold on. Okay, say what you have to say. Sorry, I have a question. Wait, continue with what you're gonna say.
Oh no, I was gonna wrap it up. But there,
okay.
maybe you have another question real quick before we wrap things up.
A month and a half per god.
So,
That's what we got according to the timeline.
we have to bring back. What's her name again?
Imperia?
If we bring back Imperia, would that solve this?
Potentially. The Origin gods hold more power than the current false Pantheon. The current Pantheon has been sundered. They are half of their initial power. Should you see fit, you may seek out these fragments and gain their aid.
So we have to bring back all of Pantheon of the old gods back?
As much as is necessary to avert this disaster.
Okay, so as much as okay. Okay.
Seek Stygiae. Determine the cause of their sundering. Find their potentia. Restore them. Rely and trust in their power to protect all of civilization in the world.
Oh, it's very taller.
Great. So we survived.
Yes. And you have earned your price. And she kind of easily enough plucks one feather and passes it down kind of onto the ground to you. This feather is like this big. It's like over a foot long.
Nice.
It's like
And it's this tan, brown, speckled white here and there. Kind of like a barn owl's feather.
Oh, that's dope. So fucking
wonderful. You know what I'm going to be doing with this feather?
I'm on the boat, so the answer's no.
I wasn't saying this. This isn't in.
That was the thing. Is I'm like, you're gonna be like, I might use it for spells, and then the things to be like, you're gonna what? So
I'll tell this, but like, you don't know what I wanted the feather for. You know what I wanted the feather
What
for.
if you want the fucking feather?
I'm gonna write my story with the feather!
Oh my god!
I'll need material.
Oh my god.
I'm very happy for you. Like I'm very happy with Zill, but at the same time, what the fuck?
I didn't know I was gonna do that. I did not plan for that. Just
We're
like,
gathering rations on on Tammy. We're putting rations on Tammy right now.
just like, thank you for this.
Yes.
You said I could give her that.
A gift for the dedication of your task at hand. You will require all of the power that you can muster.
Don't die, Celeste. That's the best advice I think you can give us.
You have gained some wisdom in your time. Seek Stygiae. Seek the Potentia, and seek these relics.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
And I grab Sudi and I grab it. I'm just like, we're going. Let's go. I don't want to be caught up in that.
She kind of says to Sudi on the way out, "You have years on your side, and wisdom gained through them. But you will also need power. Do you wish for a taste of this power?"
Power necessary to stop this cataclysm from getting any farther?
With age comes weakness in most cases. A weakness that cannot be afforded if you are to succeed in your task.
It feels like you're calling me old. But if you want to show me something, show me something.
Very well. Should you wish, this can be undone. Roll 2d4 for me.
I'm scared.
I think I know what's happening and it's gonna be awesome.
8.
8. You start to feel a strength and tingle in your limbs, and you get younger by 8 years.
Oh Jesus, no!
You all see as some of the more harsh stress kind of lines and everything else that Sudi has start to kind of melt away into what you would assume is a younger version of Sudi.
I look 24!
Whoa!
Ooh.
Hey, we're about the same age now, bro. Fuck yeah! We have bonding moments now.
Yeah, I think we are the same age now. I don't even know how old I am.
How old are you?
I mean, X is technically only 12.
Yeah.
But in human years, she's about
Oh shit, I'm 27.
Oh,
Whoa, I'm fucking old. I like to feel one now. Nah, I'm the oldest.
oh god, we're a bunch of young idiots.
Obviously,
Yeah.
I could get
Oh, yeah.
them.
I mean, I'm the same.
With the fate of the world in
Oh,
your
in theory,
hands.
I remember 24 years of life, but I am probably actually the oldest.
As I said, this can be undone should you find it not to your liking. But with additional time, strength, and still the same gained wisdom over the course of your normal lifespan, this should give you an edge.
My knees don't hurt.
It's like, damn, Sudi, you can fight.
She does not know how to respond to that.
Looking fuckable, Sudi. Out of here.
We're
Yes.
You're on
Jail!
I'm sleeping.
You're loading up Tammy, you're like, shut a drawer, and you're just like, good job, good girl.
Good girl.
And, you know, it's
I feel like most of the
fucking uncomfortable. You're there helping her load it, and you're like,
This is what Andy Carroll was talking about. I feel like it's most seductive.
have you have any more need of me within this window? Any other questions or insights?
Yeah, like one of those.
Suri, do you have any questions?
No, well, all the questions I have have already been answered, so Suri shakes her head, looking at her hands.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a lot. It's kind of a lot to realize.
Yeah,
And as she said, it can be undone if you would like.
No, I think she's fine with it.
You be fine with 8 years off her life?
You have the experience of your 32
No, take it less.
years of life. I can't remember.
yeah,
We're thinking of the same thing. She wouldn't get.
She would have only younger. I'm thinking adding 8 extra years by making her younger again. You get
8 more years of life, yes.
but
Which
When young-
it immediately hits you, Sudi. This immediately makes up and then some for all the time that you were fucking banished.
Yeah.
You're like, this is a great restart.
All right.
Alright, I think we
Shit
have
going.
Sammy now.
So you just kind of leave like, holy shit.
Yeah, I'm also.
And yeah, make your way out.
Before I fully leave, I say thank you.
Restore the goddess.
Yeah, but it's been like 20 minutes since you did that shit.
Oh my god.
Has anybody
fine, let's
in
just
the
go.
amount of time has anybody appeared?
New around?
Not as far as I have been aware of.
Great. Okay, let's wrap
Let's
this.
go.
Okay. Thank you very much. We're on our way. Thank you for all the information. This actually helps a lot.
Yes,
Let's go.
let's go. I'm leaving.
We're all the Tammy now. We're on Tammy.
Tammy is
You make
all
your way
over
to Tammy.
Get on fucking.
As you
Tammy.
get up onto Tammy, X is like kind of uncomfortably getting everything, tied down so it doesn't fall off. And Lemba is holding like a little basket of these fruits going, and it just looks way too uncomfortable.
Alright, bitches, we're loaded up. Everyone on the ship?
Yeah, we're on.
Alright, let's start it. Drop the sails, boys.
Right.
All right.
Great, and we go.
Yeah. You end up making your way out of the oasis, and you're sailing through the Dunes Sea.
I keep my eyes on this the whole time.
You keep your eyes on the oasis the whole time.
I'm looking and like I'm
Yeah.
trying to see if I see
It gets smaller and smaller. You can see Guru Raja, you can see the temple. You blink, it's gone.
It's gone, guys.
Great.
It's not there anymore. Don't stay.
Spiderhead. Can someone activate the spider? What are we looking for? I mean, we still gave it
Belladonna.
Belladonna scent, we think. So, like, I'm assuming it should still be programmed for her scent. I don't want that smile. Shut up.
Don't worry about
You
it.
didn't say anything.
He smiled.
But you can't say shut up when the
So, what do? You're firing up the retriever head?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fine.
What sort of spell slot do you want to load into? How long do you want it to be going?
you got on this. You got on
That's up
this
to
last
everybody.
night, so
I mean, I'll just put in one again.
One again? Okay. So for the first hour, from where you guys are at right now, it begins to point somewhat northeast.
Follow. Yeah.
For the next hour, yes, you can easily enough follow it. Who would like to take the helm on the day? This is a random encounter table for what happens over the course of the day.
I mean,
If you want, you can rotate. If you want, you
only
can have
Serenity
there.
and I can technically drive.
Oh, yeah, it's not necessarily driving versus just what happens today.
Oh, okay. Nobody has to
We take turns.
You can take turns if you want. I don't care. Who wants to go first?
I can be driving, and if someone else wants to, I can go
I'll let
first.
someone else have it to me.
You want to go first? Okay. Celeste, roll me a d12.
While she's doing that, can we identify any land points that would tell us where exactly the oasis spins out?
You can easily enough, it's like all sand at this point. It's just sand dunes, and that's about it.
want to play a game?
It's a 5.
I spy with my little eyes.
Roll a
something
d8 for me.
I spy my life.
Really got the possibility that you think anything better.
That was a 1.
A 1.
Same.
We're about to get fucked, y'all. and you're also my rolled a 1.
They're all dangerous.
True.
Sand shark.
And then Lembo can turn into it.
So, you guys are traveling for, you know, a few hours, kind of getting your way in. Comfortable, kind of slow day. One of the things that you do notice is that apart from the rolling dunes are a number of large rocks within the sand dunes that are like halfway buried and they're very porous. Not quite the Avatar The Last Airbender buzzard hive, but like smaller, almost like volcanic rock, like a pumice stone, but like large formations of it. You kind of continue to make your way around and kind of notice a murmuration of birds up in the sky, kind of up and ahead of you. Really beautiful. You're like, neat, and you especially, looking at all of the animals, you're like, birds. And they kind of glint every now and then. And you're like, birds don't glint. And then very quickly the murmuration changes direction and starts coming towards you.
Sit. Alright, boys.
Shiny bugs.
It's a fucking dragon.
Big bugs. Second I notice that we're gonna shout, shiny bugs.
I bet you they're shiny bird.
Here's what we're going to do. I would like for you all to roll initiative for me.
Sit. I'm feeling spicy. I'm gonna roll a purple dice.
You did it too?
It's a not good.
It's enough.
It's a not good. Alright. Last time I was
Okay. Hold for me for just a moment.
What do you 75? Alright.
yeah.
We're doing alright. 70 gangs. Really, you're not gonna do it.
I was, but now I'm not so.
I am populating.
No.
Jesus,
I'm only gonna drink about another 34. I'm only.
All right, let's take a break before we actually get into this combat.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
You all see these for ease, our own sake here. They are giant bats, but
Giant bats.
for purposes here, they are giant bats, but they are otherwise small swarms. Stop putting me back at that one. I don't want to be by that one. There. They are small swarms of flying, almost like the representations of jawless fish. So, this is where you guys are all at for the most part.
Fish.
They are fish, small swarms of fish that kind of, as the murmuration comes up,
Flying fish.
Yep.
Yeah, flying fish.
they just kind of split and turn into these three different groups. Now, let's run this. So, initiative. Lumbo, what you got? 2. Okay. X, what you got?
21.
21. Serenity. 20. Okay. Sudi.
Me.
It's a what?
Oh. Sorry. Are you asking for my initiative order?
Yeah.
18.
18. Okay. Celeste. 22.
Alright.
And Zill. 16.
Everyone rolled great except for me. There I am.
I'm sorry, Lemma. Honestly.
Let's find out. Ooh. They rolled pretty good. All right.
Oh my god, fine.
First up is
Yeah, which one?
Jesus.
first up is you, Celeste. You are right here, down by that one sail.
How far away am I from like the nearest?
You're kind of a ways. Bless me.
And remember, the boat is still moving. I am still driving. We're not sitting still. So don't jump off the fucking boat.
I'm going to go up to where. What is that? Who's that up at the top of the?
That is Lemba.
I'm gonna go up by her, but past her to like the actual like not edge of the boat, but like near it. And then how close am I from there?
You're about 5, 10, 15 feet away from that one. This guy over here. And a little bit further, like 20 or so-ish feet from this one over here.
Yes.
Which did I bite?
Yeah.
Not your friend.
Not my friend.
Let's change to the combat playlist as we go.
Can I do that? I got 18. Fine. I throw 2 darts. One,
All right.
one that's. No, I'll do 2 at the one that's closest.
That one there. All right, to roll 2 attacks.
14.
14 will hit.
And the other one was
11 does not hit.
6 points of damage to one of the. It's a swarm of them, right?
Yep.
What is it like? What are we looking at? Like,
What do you mean? A
like
few?
is a swarm consisting of like
A swarm for this is too many to count in this short amount of time while they're moving.
Okay, good to know.
You ever tried to count people in a crowd and they're always moving? Yeah, it's that. There's no way.
Okay, cool.
But you hit with one of the darts.
Yeah, okay.
So you totally spear a fish and it falls out of the sky and onto
I
the sand.
catch it?
Not from 15 feet away.
Okay. Chad might be sorry about that. But it's still having a backpack.
You still have it.
But I'm not proficient with it.
No, it's not your dedicated weapon anymore.
Shit, fuck. Aw, man. I wish I could still use it though.
I mean, you can, you just can't add your proficiency bonus with it. What you got for the rest of your turn?
That's it.
Alright. Okay. Because it is the swarm's turns. Because they rolled a fucking amazing initiative here.
But they roll.
They rolled a 22.
Stay.
Yeah.
Go first.
Yep, because you have higher dex.
First in initiative.
So this one that you hit,
21. That's
Ah.
How's it feel to be like a regular plebeian like us? Touche.
make it onto here. And this one, with their move, and get to about here. Okay. So, the first one here, actually, because they have their action that they can dash.
Oh, on top of me? Of course.
Yeah. So this one makes its way with its dash, but it cannot When I get over the... There we go.
But we're still.
Yeah. Basically, the one that's over onto the left-hand side here can't do anything because it had to use the dash action as they kind of swarm up and over the side of the boat.
While the boat is moving.
Yeah, and so you kind of move into them. At this point, they're fast enough that they can pretty much keep up with you regardless. I'll let you know that much.
Okay.
But they are on top of you, two different swarms, one with you and one with Lemba.
Okay.
What you would see at this point,
Yeah, at least got going.
at a much closer visual, is almost like a regular kind of trout or almost like that, but without a jaw and without kind of just with this hole for a mouth that's up at the very front, and then very specific holes for like gill kind of spots along the side, almost like puncture holes for it, in a very shiny metallic exoskeleton. It's kind of uncomfortable to notice, but
Back.
more so it's just your first time making a clay fish and you just kind of poke a hole for the mouth. It's kind of that. Yeah. The first one that's going to attack you, Celeste, does a 9 hit you? Nope. All right. There. Okay. And then Lemba does a 21 hit you.
Oh.
Duh.
I'm so sorry.
Okay. Lemba,
Yeah.
you can subtract 7 gold from your inventory
What the fuck?
as these fish begin to just swarm you for any amount of gold that you have, and you see them taking it.
Hit point? We're back to totally changing what I was gonna do for my action with my burn.
Oh yeah. They don't take hit points, but as you kind of notice, and they swarm you, they're hard. Like if you were to grab a metal sculpture.
Did he slap it?
And so it like kind of hurts a little bit, but not enough to do any damage.
Is it like being slapped by a bitch?
Not even that hard. They're more so immediately flocking forward at your belt where your gold is.
Oh my god.
And so they're basically ripping apart your gold pouch and taking 7 gold out of it. And kind of one gets one, and it kind of does the thing when they get a fish pellet when you first feed them. And it just kind of grabs it and starts to go back into the swarm and is working on eating the gold piece. X, it is your turn. You
Fish.
are currently
Off the boat?
what?
Going on?
Now,
Nearing the boat, but not on the boat. That's fine.
The fuck? Where'd you go?
where is the boat?
I don't know, but X can hold their turn until the fish come within range. Unless the fish are already
I feel bad
next
for killing one. But I
Where? Where is my boat? Give me back my boat. There. Why we're way ahead of it. I made kind of a big desert.
Cool.
So yeah. Oh my god, it
Someone
runs
should
like
try
crazy.
to get the fish. Like if they kill one, save one. Because then we'd look inside and see how much fucking gold there is.
Alright.
Right?
So this is you right down here by the helm.
Am I in the middle?
Yep.
I hold my turn.
You hold your turn?
Until one of any of the swarms comes within melee range
Alright.
of me.
If you hold your turn, I'll warn you, you will not be able to pilot it. So you just have to trust that you
So piloting
continue.
is my turn?
Yes, it would take your action to pilot.
Alright, piloting my turn, boys.
Alright. So
Hope
then,
y'all protect me then while I'm steering the goddamn ship.
Serenity, it is your turn. You are up here on the mast. You're kind of on the sail up here.
Get the spells. Taking so long to load in this stupid app. There are a lot of bladders coming in. There's only 3 of them?
Yes.
You know what?
They are 3 swarms. What you got?
Try something else today.
Okay. All right.
Just because I just feel like I want to do something with this.
Is that a hit or is it a roll to attack or is it a save?
All of tackles and psychic energy generates within range. Each
It's-
within 30 feet.
Okay. So within 30 feet has to make a save?
Dex save.
A dex save. Okay. Ten.
Right?
The first one. An 8. So no, 11 for the second one. Jeez, are you okay?
Callie, you good? Callie fell down the stairs, Abby. Just say her word. It's fine. It was quite a break from flying. You good, Callie?
Yeah.
Let's talking was concerned.
You gotta love her up. Make sure she knows you're okay. 18 for the last one.
Okay.
She has?
This one is this one. What's this plus that
Downstairs now.
Is it a +7 to hit?
No, what is this plus 7? So,
I guess I don't know. I don't see. So that would be a +7 to hit. So you have to roll to hit. Yeah, so roll to hit. And they can make a save for half or full. 18 for there. Okay. All right. There. Okay. So let's see what you've got for damage. 28. All right. So Serenity, how would you like to murder 2 entire swarms?
Holy hell. How did you roll a 28?
I believe you upcast it.
so this is for basic cast.
Holy fuck.
My base cast is 3rd level. That's how low it can go, and I did 3rd level.
Oh yeah, it was for 3rd level.
Shit, you fuck up those swarms, girl. Fucking send it, bro.
I'm on a ladder, right?
Yeah.
So I can see them coming in and just taking all of our shit and stuff.
Yeah, you see them kind of swarm around and you lose visual on Celeste and Lemba for a minute.
Alright, I'm just bringing out my Celeste-worthy painted brush again. And I'm just generating so much energy into it. And then I'm just like, from my ladder post.
It's a 30-foot range, right?
30-foot range?
Yeah.
100 feet where I can put the range.
Okay. So where do you want to put the range?
Right? Like, so these ones get hit?
Okay.
So it's like right about like this.
All right, so just those 2. Okay.
That it doesn't hit her.
All right, well, either way, it'll hit Celeste. So,
What?
yeah, because she's in them.
What?
Specialist.
So,
What is the...
Celeste, I'm sorry.
so you take 28 points of what kind of damage is it, psychic?
No, what's the fucking check, man?
Make a dexterity save.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I'm so sorry.
16? Yeah. So you take 28 points of psychic
You gotta
damage.
get over it.
Doesn't she have evasion?
If you do,
Oh, I do.
so take half.
Does that still work?
Yeah.
So 14.
Thank you.
Well, sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get over it.
That's all right. So you just,
That's my hit.
Damn.
yeah.
What is it?
My hit was 18.
Well, it's your spell save DC is what like a different
15.
thing. So 15. So what would you roll? You rolled an 18?
16.
A 16? So you succeeded, so you take no damage.
Okay, no damage.
Okay.
Yep.
Like, 18 is really good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's dope. That's all that roll for.
So that's one of the homebrew spells that I had made, and it might just be displaying it should be a save because it's an area effect.
Okay, because
So-
the spell itself says 15, but then there's like a +7 right here.
Yeah, that would normally be the attack roll to hit, but I think it just displayed weird because it was like, they must have an attack roll, but it's a save.
Anyway, Celeste is fine, and the bats will.
Yes.
Okay.
Anything else you would like to do for your turn?
Healing. Sorry, Celeste, I'm gonna give you.
Well, she didn't take any damage.
Oh, I did. I took some.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you're good.
Yes.
yeah. Okay, so like,
All right.
you know, what can I do as a bonus action?
Fucking
here?
bats out of the way.
Bonus action, bonus action, bonus action, bonus action, bonus action, bonus action. You know, I'm gonna inspire you, Celeste. Actually, wait, do you think it would be better if I inspire them, but because she's stuff?
It is entirely up to you.
But you just like destroy those spawns, right?
Yeah. Which I should delete them.
Actually, yeah, wait, Celeste, have you taken the turn now, right?
I would do.
No, is that
3 that's right there on the other one.
At this point, yes. Yeah, that would be Sudi.
Sudi because that's right there trying to combat them. The one that's
Is this
still alive.
I mean, here's, I guess, my thing. I should be timing you for your turn. So make your decision.
I'm going to, you know, just because I can, I'm just going to inspire Celeste. Like, go with my original plan.
Whatever works. Anything that you would consider a mistake later is just, this is adrenaline in the moment. You're doing the thing that is right before you. That works.
Yep,
So,
that's how I usually play things.
all right. So how do you want to inspire her?
I generate some sort of, I don't know, generate some sort of illusionary horn in my hand, and I just yell at the top of my lungs, like steering it off in the balcony.
All right.
Nice.
So you're able to watch as these fish just start to just kind of explode and then drop into the bottom of the boat. So you have a bunch. You're like, we should collect these, and then like 5 or 6 fall at your feet as the swarm is killed and blasted out from this blast.
And money.
Fishing.
Yeah. It's Sudi. It is your turn. The swarm has just gotten up to you, and then the swarms that were behind you otherwise on the other side just were fucking obliterated by the pacifist in your group, and you're just like, damn.
Looks like she's a vegetarian pacifist, not vegan.
I turn from vegetarian.
They haven't stopped to consider the last time you guys like had a heart to heart. You were like, the dragon in Moonshade encouraged me to kill, and then nobody got past that.
We trust Serenity.
Yeah, and they were like, huh, and then moved on, and no one's dealt with that.
Well, I'm dealing with it now. I'm watching Serenity do this, and I'm going, ooh.
She's hurting people. We're happy.
So, what you got, Sudi? You are right here, right in front of the other swarm. They're in your melee range if you want.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna take a whack at him with my compassion.
Okay, roll an attack.
Oh, sorry, that was incorrect.
Oh,
To hit is a 13.
a 13 just hits.
Okay. Whoopah! Solid 6 damage.
6 damage. All right. So you kind of reach back and pull your Kopesh out and just slash forward into it, and you hit a few, and they kind of ping off of it and go flying off, and just blunt force trauma. A few of them are dead and left behind in the sand as the ship kind of keeps going. And you're just
I see.
like, damn, because it was like hitting a metal sculpture. It kind of vibrated up the sword a little bit, and it was a little bit uncomfortable, but okay, it works. So, all right. Anything else you want to do for your turn?
That sounds good where I am.
Okay. All right. Then Zill.
I want to go up to city
All right. Come on now, computer.
and face the swarm.
Right up to about... If it eventually lets me grab your character, there we are. I think I made the desert too big for this map.
A tab.
Just a little bit, because it's starting to be like... so... okay, so you're up by the swarm.
Perfect. Facing it.
Yep.
And I am going to pass array of cards.
Okay.
They have to make a dex saving throw.
Okay. Let's see here. That is a 7.
They fail.
All right.
So, I grab my deck of cards. I'm just like, we got a school of fish. Well, I got a royal flush. And I spray these cards, and it does
Couple learned today, dude.
22 damage.
What kind of damage?
It is
Sliced it.
force damage.
Force damage. So yeah, you throw these cards right in front of Sudi as Sudi just goes ping with one or two of them and they go flying off. You say this as you smile at her and just spray these cards and they just fucking obliterate the swarm. That is all of them dead. They had 28.
They had 28.
28 hit
Oh,
points.
so exactly.
So exactly for those, and I was like, they're resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing, and because they're covered in metal.
So fastest encounter.
They also had got the, if they didn't die, they would have been blinded.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're definitely blinded. They're fucking dead. So this encounter was very freaky for a minute because they fucking came in just like the drone swarm that they kind of are, and they're just kind of were like took 7 gold and then all died immediately.
Through the fish.
Hooray for the clerk and the boys.
Take a dare.
You just
I sliced
you with enough time as you travel, it's pretty much you pick it up and it's like a fish, but it's almost like it has a metal shell. It's hot to the touch because it's been in the sun, and so it's like, God fucking damn it. So you can kind of like pick it up with a rag and everything there, but it seems as though, and you would have surmised, they have a metal exoskeleton around themselves. Their scales have been reinforced with gold. X, you know what these are. This is the reason a lot of people take the Golden Spine, which is the major trade route that leads around the continent the long way, as opposed to going through the Dune Sea. It's really hard to do trade when there are swarms of gold eater fish that will take all your money if you're not careful. Luckily, you guys are at a point in your adventuring career where these are chump change compared to anything else.
But we still got something. Would I know how to skin them, eat them?
You would know that you pretty much have to approach it in one of 2 ways. You have to wait and try to like melt the scales down to get the metal out, which is what a lot of people do to collect the gold again. And then in the process, the inside is cooked, but it's usually like almost like you put it in like an Instapot pressure cooker at that point because it cooks itself in the same time. Or you can try to kind of use jeweler's type tools and make it a little bit more delicate of a process to preserve the exterior scales.
It's me just trying to slice it open.
Yeah, you're kind of, you hit it with your knife and you can get through eventually, but it's going to be difficult.
So you melt down a fish and like one giant gold bar.
You could pretty much, yeah.
We should definitely do
Yeah. So for the rest of the day, you're able to travel easily enough without too much concern, as this swarm was really the big thing for the day. but you're able to travel for the rest of the day, and if you would like, you find rest out of the desert. You don't find Belladonna.
We did activate the.
You did for the first hour.
Did it point in that direction?
It did. It did kind of a little bit north, mostly east.
And we went that way, right? Yeah. Sorry, I missed that.
I see we activated right before bed. See if you want to just
Do that. An hour before bed.
if someone wants to activate it.
Do that. Everyone sees that. Okay.
All right.
Did it.
Now, what level spell slot? Second level? Okay, so for the last 2 hours, it still points kind of east to northeast, mostly east.
So we think we're still on the field.
Alright.
Nope.
That's good. That's good. Not bad.
But a night comes to you. If you'd like, you can take watches. You can do whatever you like then.
Which part is this?
Alright.
Pretty good stuff.
All right. I mean,
Serenity and I should be on 2 different ships, because right now we're the only 2 that can steer the boat.
are you traveling through the night?
Are we?
No, we can be stopped, but if we need to start immediately, it'd be better to have hopefully somebody awake who can immediately start steering the boat than trying to wake someone up if we're in danger.
Yeah.
Alright, so who wants to stay up with what?
Who wants first watch?
I'll take this one.
Okay?
Yeah, someone else might be there.
Yeah. So,
Serenity and
Sudi, Celeste, or Lemba. Who wants to-
Sudi?
Okay.
Okay. Who wants second watch? Or do you want to determine that after the first watch? Okay. We can let you guys choose. All right. So, Serenity and Sudi. Sudi, I would like for you to roll a perception check for me while everyone finds sleep. It is after a long day of travel. While you're riding on one of the ships, it still is exhausting. So you get through your 8-hour window, stop, make some food, get some rest, and people kind of settle in either on the ship or in the sand around it. And you are left to take your watch.
Should I tell you my roll?
Yes, for perception.
Yeah, it's 29.
29? Okay. All right. Anything you want to handle during the watch, you can. Let me know otherwise if you want to handle anything or do anything, but your watch comes to a close with no events.
Is there like
Nothing's-
sand on the like surface of the boat? Like I'm assuming some of it blows in, right?
Yeah, every now and then a little bit blows in. Just like there's
I
breezes
eat a
and
little
wind.
bit of sand.
You eat a little bit?
I eat a little bit of sand.
It is not as salty as you're used to. You are out of the Dune Valley Breach, and it is now just gross sand. Yeah.
I miss my salty sand. So I sit there for the rest of my watch and I miss salt for 2 seconds.
Okay. All right. Who do you guys want to wake up for the second shift? I wake up X.
It's your turn.
And who else would you like to wake up, if anybody?
X has dark vision, right? Or no?
No. So
You don't,
Lemba,
okay.
Lemba or Celeste have dark vision.
I poke Lemba on the side with my foot.
You want?
And what do I want? I want you to make watch. Let me sleep, I'm tired.
All right.
Oh yeah, I got it. Piece of shit. I can't see.
blind.
And other than maybe the minimal torches or blue light bulb.
Unless you want anything. I've been assuming that unless you want to specifically light anything, that you haven't been, because that's kind of been what you were doing beforehand. So, yeah, without any other light. What is it?
It's an 11, but I don't like that.
It's an 11 then, because that's the roll.
No, I think, yeah, I use left.
You, okay.
Bad.
16. Okay. Unless there's anything you want to deal with or talk about or anything, your watch comes and goes without event.
I mean, not why?
Secrets are no fun unless they're shared with everyone.
What secrets?
I don't know, a king or whatever the fuck what's her name?
Akano.
Akano.
But X's intelligence score would say Akino.
Akino.
Akino speaker.
No. Akino.
Hey, no.
Akino.
Me.
So about this goddess.
Which one?
Yours.
Okay, what about her?
Where the fuck do we need to go?
Well, I was given a riddle.
I know.
And I mentioned, yeah, whatever. And
No, you wouldn't know.
yeah, something wasn't surprised.
Lemba wouldn't know that I played.
It doesn't surprise me.
But you did just say, I know.
Yeah, but expecting out, what do you mean you know?
Probably a lot about snow. So yes, north.
Interesting.
I also gotta go to Underdark.
On Judith's.
Yeah. You were watching, weren't you?
No, I had my eyes closed the whole time.
Coming up.
Accident open up to instead. No, my eyes are closed the whole time. My ears, on the other hand, were open.
Oh my god.
Yes, X.
So what are you telling me?
What do you think? What?
That we have to go find these stones. What are you
We
telling them?
already know. We have to go find friggin' Imperia for Sudi.
Yeah, but
And apparently there's this big calamity coming that's going to destroy the world. And
You didn't tell them that, right?
No,
No.
she told me that.
She said there was a calamity. We didn't tell
You don't
them.
know anything about
They don't know how. They don't know anything
Yeah,
about it.
you saw the end of the world and you're keeping it to yourselves. You got told about it and you haven't brought it up to anybody else either.
There's soon calamity coming, and so that just adds on even more pressure to bring my goddess back.
Yeah,
so
but
that she can help stop this, I guess, end of the world coming and
But
some non-destructive.
But assuming we live through or we can beat the calamity, what are you going to tell the family? About what? Your shit, your stones, and where we have to go.
They know.
No, they don't. You were the only one in that cave.
Probably got those specific answers, but they know I'm looking for a stone to bring my goddess back.
Yeah, but you haven't been honest with them.
About what?
The information about the stones.
Well, I just got that information and I'm processing it. I'll let them know right now we're here dealing with shitty shit, trying to find Belladonna. When it's possible to go north, then I'll be like, hey, by the way, I want to go north to find my freaking goddess.
Yeah.
But right now, that's not a possibility. So it's not really relevant.
It is relevant.
Relevant. We're not gonna pile on the shit.
Everything else is piled on. What's one more thing on the shit?
Another thing on the shit.
But we start. So it's fine.
Do we?
Tell the family.
You don't. I don't tell people anything. You told us nothing. I just think about
Other than
myself.
bullshit lies. Everything you asked, I've answered.
I have.
to the best of X's ability.
That's the challenge, is accessibility.
X has been 100, but she's been 100% honest when asked the question. That's why I secretly listen to all your conversations. Never lie. Don't always tell you everything. You want us to protect you, isn't it? Oh shit. They know I need to find you. Is our watch over yet? What's up?
This is over the course of a couple hours.
We got our watch over yet.
It can be if you want to just kind of
All about
be done.
what we need to do. No, I need to do that. The only thing I haven't told people is that she told me that it's somewhere cold and snowy. It's right now. It's not where we are. So next time it's like, where are we going now? It's really because of it. But right now, we got 2 inches going on for that. Watch over yet? Is our watch over yet?
It can be whenever you want to be done.
I wake up the next.
Okay. So who do you wake up?
Zill and Celeste.
All right.
Oh, let's go, Vision. I'm blind at the back.
Perception.
Yep. They, yeah, you're looking out into the dark and you're like,
Roll
Yeah.
really good for everything else.
you're like, that's a lot of desert.
Oh, that's great.
If there's anything you want to deal with on your watch, you can as well.
I turned into when are we gonna tell them?
That's tomorrow. That's a tomorrow. Tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning. That's when we'll tell them.
Yeah.
And by then,
Have some waffles. Also, the world is ending.
like, I just realized Serenity is the only one who doesn't know about the calamity. But you two, you were there.
You heard about it during Lemba's conversation.
So we
You only saw it. Serenity, you're living your best life. You have no idea the world is
Anything
ending.
really about it. I just know that a
calamity.
bunch of bad shit.
Right. You know what's happening.
Even you
She knows
tried
what's
to know
happening.
what the calamity means. She assumes it means war. But like,
Bad stuff. I'm saying Serenity's the only one who doesn't know that, like the word calamity has been said.
Yeah.
So you're just like, and we're all over here just like,
in the corner.
yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are
stone.
you guys are like,
Yeah.
in 2 years the Mayan calendar ends and we're all gonna die.
2012 all over again.
And Serenity's like, what's the problem, guys? What's the issue?
Highly addicted.
So we'll do that. Yeah, in the morning after we'll have breakfast. We'll all be cheering. We'll all be great. We'll see some more swarms of birds that aren't really birds. Because Lemba's a fucking idiot because she said, "Oh look, bird! Shiny bird!" Of course, I'm lying down, and it's just like, oh great, now we have swarms of
So
fish.
everyone
Flying
but Serenity knows.
Everyone but Serenity has been somewhat appraised that there's a calamity.
Right? I mean,
X doesn't know when or realistically.
I mean, we probably can.
So
right?
you're just like, we went to this oasis.
Yeah,
we got told about these items. That's
I'm a
super
bard, I'm a
cool.
performer.
They want us to bring this goddess back. That's super cool too.
My performance.
Oh, the world is
My charisma is almost at max. I have a plus 12 to my performance.
So what do you
Everything?
what's your best?
Anything, everything, even the things behind the door.
I don't really have a act.
It didn't put you on the spot, so
I just have a great wit and slapstick humor.
jokes good.
100%. Now, can I ask you some questions? What's your better call?
This block, I guess.
Perfect. And, what's the deadliest creature you faced?
I think at this point it's probably the dragon. The baby, the small dragon, the blue one.
What blue one?
Yeah,
Oh,
you fought a blue dragon.
we fought this blue. What are they called? Wormlings?
You fought a young blue dragon.
Oh, I thought they were.
A wormling is a baby. This was like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, the equivalent of a teenager. Yeah, angsty teenage dragon.
Wonderful.
Didn't establish a nest yet.
Dragon.
Was trying to get stuff to make it. Got fucked on the way.
What's with the questions?
Writing my story, doing my homework.
Your writing was started up.
Yeah, I got like 8 months to write an epic story and bring it back to my college. So,
You're a writer. A writer in particular?
Oh, I'm not a writer. I'm just trying to write a good story that can be performed or sung or written into a really awesome book. So I could be a writer if I wanted to.
Oh. Okay. Interesting.
Perfect. I'll write back some down. Hey.
How long do you have to study?
8 months.
Okay. Right. If you got. Okay. Interesting. Well, tell them all about what we saw tomorrow. Hopefully, Sudi's okay with that. It's gonna happen regardless. If he's alright with that or not.
I mean, yeah.
Dude's not gonna care.
Suli is kind of softly snoring across the sand from you.
Wake up next round.
This is the end of your stand. Slowly, the morning light kind of comes through, and you find yourselves
Now that it's
ready for a new day.
Perception check.
Yeah, if you want. I mean, you can too if you want. Now that it's more dawn.
Sure. Wow.
Hey, that's it. 22, baby.
22. That's a lot of sand.
I'm gonna see a lot of sand as well. It was high, but it was
There's a lot of sand.
it was 18. A lot of sand.
Really nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's sand?
At some points, even in the real world, when you're walking through the desert, it's like walking on the moon. It's just nothing around. Okay. So it's morning, and slowly everyone begins to wake up.
Is everybody up? Good.
Sudi gives you a dirty look.
Good. Great. Oh, Sudi, don't give me that. You got 8 years of beauty back into you. You're 24 again.
That's the first that any of you three have heard of this. You're realizing,
Have
yeah.
you noticed how glowing Sudi is looking?
I don't know how to feel about the fact that you're complimenting me so loudly in the morning.
At least I'm complimenting you. Your skin is hot.
You're like,
You're
wow, she
glowing
got a
with the
relic,
radiant
you know?
sunshine of the
Wonder if that
desert.
has something to do with it.
No.
Slavey.
Wow.
Funny.
No. Okay, so we got some news for you, and I'm just gonna say really fast and really quick because we can get on with our day. Sudi got years back onto her life and that was made beautifully young again.
Yes.
We saw the calamity and it's happening in 2 years.
What?
There's a calamity.
There's a calamity coming, and it's gonna be a real bad thing. Oh no, us three, pointing to Sudi, selecting myself. We went back, I asked for a feather, and she said, can you handle seeing the future of this calamity? And I said, yeah, and they said, yeah, and we went back in time, well no, we went forward in time, and we saw horrible, horrible things.
It's terrible.
Notably, what she said is, I don't know when it starts.
She said in 2 years.
So she took them 2 years into the future, and it was in full swing. So you don't know if you have 2 years or not.
So it's just like, so 2 years time, it was already like in full effect. So that
2 years'
was
time was
respected.
already
And then we were
over
brought back, and then I was given the feather. And now we're here. And now we're trying to kill Belladonna. Onward and upward. There was a lot of ash and fire and boulders, or pebbles, boulders, coming towards us with a giant thing, something like it was pushing it and making a big wave of it.
That is obviously the worst stuff I've seen.
Sick. They won't have any more fucking pressure than before.
It was basically like
Across the wall.
It was really bad, guys.
But shake fed the all the requests were all find the gem, find the stone. Oh, and not only do we need to find the gem and the freaking pillar and put the right gem with the right pillar, we also have to know God's true name, which doesn't fucking help, which is still lost of time.
Well, I might be able to help with that.
Then, to make all this happen, we know she gave us somewhere to go. Oh yeah, I have two very cryptic riddles about where to go to find two of these gems.
Well, we didn't get any
Wait,
riddles
seriously?
whatsoever.
Oh, and if we want to find the tree names, we have to go to the heart of the world to some sort of ancient tree. Don't you mention your goddess a lot? The question has some answers, so apparently we need to talk to her.
I mean, could just go to the library.
Oh wait, no, yeah,
You
Sounds
could email her
repository.
temple.
That thing, we got an extensive library at the Sam's Keep repository.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
should
we
go
have,
there.
we have a note.
You have a note to get in?
It's so on the note.
Yeah,
No.
a note.
No.
It's a note that basically says, "Hey, these people are here to help. We haven't heard from you in a while. What the fuck is happening?" From the Knights of Steel and Scale that were at Lothric's home base. They said, "We'll do you a solid. You do us a solid. Go check up on these guys." This is a note that says that you are officially coming to check on them because they disappeared off the face of the earth. They like disappeared.
We have to talk to these guys.
What?
The Knights, the Scale Knights. They're but they're douchebags.
Yeah, I know. We met two Czechoslovaks, and they were no.
You're like, but they're douchebags.
Yeah, well, they give us
It's like, yeah, kinda.
do whatever the fuck we want. So, shut up.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna have a
So, yeah,
I'm going back
you
there.
didn't
They
find
do
your
not
guys.
like me. I played a lot of pranks and a lot of jokes at their expense. I was
And they said, come back and impress us and we'll give you an endorsement.
yeah, so I kind of have to live up to that now and actually like prove like why I should actually be at that school. No, thus the questions at night from both of you.
Because apparently they can tell us what happened to the original gods. And then we need to find this magic tree that holds the world. And then I have cryptic riddles leads on how to find
Oh, you mean the big giant tree that was at the Vermont Empire?
two gems.
Is that close? Did I do a thing?
For what?
What giant tree?
I was just saying, oh, the giant tree in the Vermont Empire.
Which giant tree?
The one that's right in the center, the one that's behind every...
Here's the problem is you grew up in a forest of giant fucking trees.
Tree.
So just go to one of the giant trees and talk to it.
I have. I
And,
grew up in that forest.
yeah, so
They're
what?
just trees.
Can't you talk to them?
Yes.
Then just ask them where the big tree is.
Are they in there?
All you gotta do is put your hand on get your hand, put it on the root,
Yeah.
and be just like, yo, where the tree at?
So we know where two gemstones are. We don't know the names of the gods to go with them, or where the pillars are, and we have leads on where to find two more, and leads on where to find the name. So lot we got.
If I can It's Sujire. Bad.
Make a religion check. Anyone that would like to.
I didn't hear.
Hey, I'm on the +0. I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna.
And that one.
I rolled 2.
Dirty
I'm taking it as
Dirty 20. Let me record the natural 1. None of you really think all that much. You don't know all that much about Sujire for specifics.
I even need.
I will, you know what? I will give you advantage on that. I will delete your natural 1 and the XP that comes with it.
No, never mind. I lied. I want the XP.
Well, you can get that one and get more experience.
So,
1 out of 22.
with a unnatural 20, Lumba,
Yeah, it's
Sujire, it's hard to know. You spent a little bit of time around the temple when you were there in Moonshade, like just dealing with job stuff and everything there. Sujire is one of the very few gods that is somewhat said to be capable of existing within the inner planes.
Whoa. Yeah, oh, it's right.
She is a goddess of death and basically just goes where people are and where they end up dying. And so it's said that she is the one of, if not the only god that can physically enter the inner planes.
Shit's that.
Essentially.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
The only reason I asked because like he also had that power to come in. Bonnie!
Yeah.
I'm Bonnie!
But she is the only one. You also know that she has very specifically, especially from the riddle that you got, as she has gotten more shy or more reserved in her duties. Kind of doing her job, doing it well, but being more reserved and kind of pulled back about it. She kind of stays at home as much as she can. You don't know where that home is, but it might be somewhere.
To the secret Kawari.
Yeah, for real.
So you know that much, and you know the riddles that you got on, like, trying to find her.
Well, I'll try to.
Tell them, I guess I have divine something in me. Maybe it'll help. I thought I knew my mother's real name, apparently I don't. No. Yes, my whole life, he's a lot. Everything on the track radio was a lot. Yes, this is true.
I learned who I am too.
What did you do to him?
I am a shadow genasi.
Ooh.
That is.
What is that?
I'm making an Arcana check for anybody that wants to.
Can I make a check to see if I've heard of these species before?
Sure.
Is that an Arcana?
It's a 7.
It's a 15.
15,
9.
a 9,
11.
11.
for Arcana.
Genasi are weird. They're elementally charged beings that come from the union of some sort of immortal, usually a human and a genie.
One non-Arcana person rolled higher than all the other Arcana people.
And you're sitting there and you're thinking about it and you're like, well, she's some sort of hybrid because we met her mom. And her mom is a person, like a normal human. And her mom is fucking traumatized by something. So there must have been something.
Well, let's elaborate. We'll have some books on it when we get there.
I hope so. None of it.
There's been a possibility on that. We're still headed in the right direction. Don't look at me. I can't activate the spider.
You haven't even left for the day yet. You've been like doing breakfast.
Having breakfast and shit.
Talking about the end of the world.
I can't activate it. It drives. It's just the
We'll
DD.
drive, bitch. What are you gonna do? Guys are eventually.
Well, then-
How do you want your eggs?
I don't know how to activate the spider? Figure it out.
Sunny side up.
Well done, sunny side up with a side of apocalypse.
Do I get bacon with that?
You've got
Here's the bacon. Yeah, there's the bacon there.
We can get the good old Fizzler from St. Vincent. Embark.
I got
Fizzler.
food poisoning for like 7 days.
Oh yeah.
Wait, but I stopped eating ham.
Yeah. It's probably smart.
I know.
So you guys continue on your way for the day.
No, I didn't activate the spider head.
You would all know at this point, all it takes is somebody casting a spell into it.
See?
You would all know.
Young to contribute.
It's just who spends the slot.
So, I have a twist.
Yeah,
Fireball does not activate the spider head. I mean, it would activate
it would.
it on fire.
It's just taking up a spell slot without casting the spell.
Okay. Fine, I can love it. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna ask. You know, like, what? I technically have a 7th level spell slot. Can I use that?
And how you have that through your amulet of the plains?
Yeah.
You cannot use it that way because you know what? I will allow you to use it, but it will break the amulet.
Oh no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, because it would be expending the magic of the amulet.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So I don't know how much magic you want in the thing. I mean,
Up to you guys.
depends on how much spell slot you respect.
You're the captain, X. How much magic you want in this thing?
I mean, I would ideally like as much as I can get.
You can also charge it again once it's over.
Yeah.
You don't have to be like for the whole day. It's only 1 hour.
I'm putting
You
the
can-
first level spell slot into it. Boom.
Alright.
Okay.
Go.
All right.
And I follow this.
Where are you telling us?
It still points the same direction, east northeast.
We go north, northeast.
Okay. All right. Can whoever would like to roll me a d12?
I'll go to the house. D12. I have not rolled this one out of this set yet.
Hope you roll whatever number Bella is.
10.
A 10. Okay.
I rolled 5 last time.
The sun rises, and for the first time, like it's been hot and uncomfortable. For the first time that you've been out here, it's fucking terrible. For the first hour, I would like everybody to make a con save. If you have metal armor, disadvantage.
Oh, fun.
I don't know.
Actually, I think it's heavy armor. Let me
Oh, I've
double
got
check.
0.
Yeah.
Make a con save.
Yes.
So if you don't
Nat
have metal
20.
armor,
I'm double checking metal or not. Quick.
I have no armor, so
Are you moving?
I meant this is a con save.
Yes.
Oh fuck! It's not gonna go well.
I'm using my lucky.
That's an advantage. I am wearing very little clothing.
Let me double check the rules for wilderness survival.
Huh. He copied me.
Yeah.
He's like,
All right. Extreme heat. Wearing medium or heavy armor. So, those of you who are wearing medium or heavy armor, con save with disadvantage. Are you sure you don't have heavy medium armor? If you're wearing 0, it's not with disadvantage, but you still make it.
Yeah. Parakeet's armor's lighter.
That's right. There you go. For some reason, I thought it was leather.
I know what I know. Well, I did have leather armor too, but that was also lighter.
Lighter.
Yeah. So, You got a natural 20 or?
Nat 20.
Okay. All right. So for the first hour, you're okay.
Oh, wait, what?
Would like you all to make another con. Let's see.
Well, then I rolled.
Yeah. You're okay for now. The sun is getting slowly higher and higher in the sky. Just gets worse and worse.
What if I reach a nat 20?
What's the disadvantage? 7? Still okay for now. 6? You take 1 point of exhaustion.
Oh.
14, you're okay? You're alright? 4, you take 1 point of exhaustion. Alright. Next.
Again?
What number did you roll, Ralphie? No,
Ten.
we're gonna have to do 10 rounds of this.
Ah, shit. Sorry,
You can stop travel and hunker down to avoid this effect.
under conditions.
12, you're okay.
It's all the way at the bottom.
10, you're okay.
I rolled this.
Way at the bottom.
You take 1 point of exhaustion.
8.
8, you're still okay. That's good. 17, you're alright. You pretty much, at this point, would get the sense that you can hunker down and pause and stop travel. If you want to just avoid the effect completely, you can get into shade and take steps, but that's a hard thing to do when you're moving.
Disadvantage on checks now.
Could we stop the boat and hunker underneath the
Yeah,
boat?
that's what I'm just saying.
If the group decides to stop, I can stop the ship.
Should we stop?
Fine, this one is right out of here.
I know.
Well, can you go below deck in the shade?
Not really. It's less of a below deck and more of like a pocket where you have like all of your shit. Like when you're there, you're like above deck at almost all times.
If the ship's from Moana, you can't keep doing it.
I don't know, hay should fit in the little food compartment.
Yes, a small chicken.
We could shove Bill in the little food compartment.
No, you're not
First
a giant rabbit.
I don't understand. Rabbits and chickens are the same thing.
Do you want to keep going or do you want to stop?
I mean, are we all doing good right now?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try to keep going for
I'm gonna put it out there. When you get to 6 levels of exhaustion, you just fucking die.
Who's that?
Nobody's
that far ahead. We're only at
Everyone's at one. A couple people are at one.
Let's go until
Yeah.
like we're at least half exhausted or one
I'd say that we've done 3 rounds.
You've done 3. So yeah,
Let's do another round.
do another one. 13, okay. You're alright.
16.
16, you're alright.
10. Should
10,
somebody
you're okay.
put some more magic in Spider Head and make sure we're still going the right direction?
9.
9, you're still okay for now.
Somebody put
You're
magic
okay.
in Spider
I'll
Head.
put a second level in the spider head.
Okay. It spins east-northeast.
We're at 4 rounds now, so this another one will make us at 5, halfway there.
Yep.
So if we do them more.
Yep, let's just start
Alright.
halfway.
Alright, go for it.
Oh yeah.
21's okay. 14's okay. 4, you gain another exhaustion point.
I only have one. I the first one. That's one.
Alright.
14.
14, you're okay. 7, you're okay.
I'm okay.
Yep. Oh, actually, no, you're not. 7, sorry. For some reason, I thought you said 17. 7, so you take another point of exhaustion.
Yeah, we're halfway through one.
Disadvantage okay, this is the same.
I say we go one more just because Celeste put 2 hours in Spider.
Yeah.
One more? Alright.
And then after that, we can take a rest.
Oh, stop it.
19.
Got 11.
16, 11, 19,
17.
8, you take another point of exhaustion.
Take a rest.
Alright. Keep track of in the where it says conditions and things, mark down what you have for your exhaustion points. Because it'll tell you all of the things that have happened with that, because there are a lot of penalties when you get exhaustion. So, conditions and things. So like first level of exhaustion, you have disadvantage on ability checks. Second, your speed is halved. Third, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. Fourth, your hit point maximum is halved. Fifth, you have your speed reduced to 0, and at 6 you just are dead. So mark them down, that way you got it, but you stop and you're able to make a camp for the evening. You can't take a long rest until normal time for like a 24-hour window, but you can take some time to just relax and be somewhat okay and then rest when it does come time. And you are fucking exhausted. In this time, as you go through your watches, you can deal with whatever else you would like before and during your long rests. Anything else you want to talk about, the world ending, the riddles, anything. You have a lot of heads that you can put together to solve these riddles if you want. Well, you're all good?
Well, what one do you want to hear first?
The first one you think.
I repeat the first riddle I heard about where to find my gemstone. Really wasn't.
It was in the deepest tundra where echoes fade, a crimson pool, a gem displayed. A teardrop gleams in blood-red brew, guarded fierce under draconic moon. Lunar watcher in madness veiled, immortal life forever assailed. Wings of night, monochrome scaled, in solitude his mind decayed. Seek the gem, the dragon's prize, but answer this in truth comprised. At the frozen edge where shadows wade, are you strong enough with a mere mortal blade?
No, like, world geography, though, right? Like,
We put those in the thing so you don't have to be saying them over again, so we have all of them.
If you want.
Yeah.
That would be that would be much appreciated. That way we can read it.
Yeah, I can put them in the Discord.
Over and over again and have
can
it.
I do a history check to see if I know about, like, world geography?
You can make a intelligence check if you would like. I mean, history would work for if you would have gone through schooling for it, but I don't know that you have.
Was Abby making the saves?
12.
I didn't. So I'm not worried.
I made a con save, yes.
Okay. It's alright, don't worry too much.
That was a 12.
A 12? I mean, tundra. Where are there tundras?
North of here, though. I know that it's
North of the desert? Probably.
yeah,
Hey, Cat. Yeah? Know anything about a big old dragon up in the misty? There are a lot of dragon horns in the misty. I think we're looking for like a dragon. So,
You've heard of one.
I have heard of a dragon in the misty. Tell me about the dragon you have heard about the misty.
You remember your mother's story about Gorfax.
I remember a story my mother used to tell me as a child about a mighty dragon named Gorfax.
I mean, she told you this when you were an adult. when you met up with her in the swamp area.
Oh, never mind. A story that my mother told me when we found her in that swamp area when she revealed herself for the first time in many moons.
What about
A dragon named Gorfax.
Yeah. But notably, that dragon was one that had been grafting heads onto it of other dragons. And so when you hear monochrome scaled, it doesn't quite sound like.
what about a crimson pool?
You know something about a deep tundra with a crimson pool?
Make a history check.
It's pretty small. Ooh, a 10.
A 10? I mean, you've made a few crimson pools.
I mean, I've made a few crimson pools.
Well, if you think about it, crimson pool, that could be like bloodshed, right?
Yeah, I've made a few of those.
I know, so, but has there been anything in the past or anything like, just, like from Vorfax, has there been
Am I rolling?
I'm not even sure at that point for what the question is. I need to know. I need to know what you want to know.
What do you want to know? What are we looking for?
What happened with Warfax?
You remember what happened with Gorfax?
There's stuff.
I'm sure if I looked back and
Okay. So your mother used to be apparently a kobold that was within Gorfax's horde of minions and people. A group from the Knights of Steel and Scale came in and were going to do everything they could to kill Gorfax. And your mother, instead of, for the first time, she received kindness from them. And so she joined them, became a kobold party member of this group, and helped them, at the very least, attempt to kill Gorfax by binding him with a teardrop gemstone.
what he said. I rolled a 16 plus whatever the modifier for whatever checks we want to make.
I would say that's the general bet. Intelligence to remember the story.
And then 16.
So there you go.
I wonder if that's what's talking about at the beginning.
Absolutely.
The place where Gorfax has been said to be by your mother is the Boiling Shore.
What is that?
The geoactive shore between the Mistkeep and the Lebet Empire.
Holy fuck.
So not quite a tundra. It's not there.
I'm putting as fucking close as I can. I'm putting as far up as I can.
So not quite a tundra. More of a geoactive coastline.
So that was the first one. So we should make a little bit on it. The next one talked about going into the friggin' Underdark. That's exciting.
Let's see.
Seek the gem of the dragon's purpose. I'm sure maybe the gem is in the lair of the dragon.
Yeah. Awesome.
Well, the last line, with the mortal blade, might be referring to, finding these gems with the artifacts that we're supposed to get. So instead of using this, resonant is the blade you have to find in order to get the gem here. Right, this isn't finding that, this is finding the gem, this is finding the tool.
That's the one I believe that was about the Underdark. In rustic realms where joy takes flight, a goddess dwells, a beacon bright. She dances in the season's glee and festivals, her spirits free. Simple joys in nature's embrace, her presence felt in every grace, with ties to celebrations grand in both wild woods and city land. It might not be the right one. Let's see. Can't remember that one. I have so many of these and it's a mess in here. So if that's one that isn't one that you got, whatever.
Yeah.
There's a bonus one!
It's a bonus.
Yeah, that's not the one.
Ah, was the one just above it. Let's do this so that it's somewhat separate.
Thank you, God.
A goddess weeps in realms of light, her mournful tear lost in the endless night. In the Underdark's abyss it lays, claimed by a monstrous creature's gaze. To find this tear, a Nephaling's call connects to divinity's spirit, stand call. A quest of light in the shadows dance, where joy meets darkness if given a chance. What is this prize in this creature's lair? A tear of joy hidden with care, for Nephaling's link to Arcadia's grace, reveal the path to the tear's resting place.
That one's good. Have I heard of Arcadia before?
I mean, Arcadia is a word. Like, Arcadia means pastoral peace, kind of the same rustic harvest farming.
It's a big one.
I mean, yeah, it can be. I also uncapitalized divinities and Nephilim and plenty of other ones in here. It's a mess.
Like we need whatever a Nephilim's follows to claim this tier. Or to find it, I mean.
You also know that you had the opportunity to contact something when you went into the sarcophagi of the other Nephilim crypts. So,
Is it just those two?
you want to review any other riddles?
The one about the tree.
And what about the tree? At the root of the world where branches entwine, a tree whispers secrets ancient and divine. To find the spire where God's powers weave, their true name is the key, the knowledge to retrieve. With clever spellcraft, weave words like a song, unveil the true name hidden so long. This mystical code the pillar shall know, the pillar shall show, a beacon of power where divine energies flow.
I really love that the set of this. And
And we could spire, well, we need spire. Yeah,
so you need to know the name of the god.
and advocate and the right spire. All together. Yeah.
And the true name is so
It says to find the spire.
Find the spire, their name is the queen. That's what. Because he's got problems for some reason.
Do you want me to add any more of these riddles into the Discord so you can review them a little easier later? What other ones would you like me to add?
I don't know. What other ones have we asked about?
There's the one about has she ever seen anything like you before? I can put that in there if you want.
Yeah, put that in there. Yeah.
There. And then any other ones? Did you guys get the one about where to find Stygia arrays? But no, you didn't. Okay, never mind. Don't worry about that one.
Oh, now we're worried about it.
I think that's all we got.
You got one about what happened, what made them get this way.
Oh, I did.
There.
You didn't really divide your thing.
I thought I did.
Fucks me up, man.
Damn. In realms divine, a power found, a threat unseen and hiding bound. Gods united, champions strong, they battled on a chorus throng. Yet victory sweet was stained with woe, a punishment dealt, a cosmic blow. Divided they stand, their unity gone, only Stygia array the blackbird's dawn. What do I describe? Mysterious and grand, a tale of the gods, a fate unplanned. A goddess alone, in shadows she grieves, for her first family lost beyond dreams. Should you seek to truly understand, seek Stygia array to learn how the gods were damned.
So he's an original god.
He is in
He was the only one who wasn't broken.
And you just took a level in paladin for her.
did.
Ooh.
Did take a level about it. But like, you know, level 1, there's nothing.
It's too cool.
I mean, it's the start of a walk.
It is.
That is original. Broken.
Yes.
That's why we need to talk to each other.
Yeah, we do. I pull off and I like walk a little bit away and swim the boat.
Okay.
But still find a place in the sand, I think.
You find a spot in the sand that it's fucking hot, but for your purposes, it will work for a brief amount of time.
Yeah. I sit down and I cross my legs and I start walking. And I start to speak before I pray the prayer.
All right.
Or try to, I guess, because you know,
What do you want to say?
I've always seen people do this. I say, we got answers to what we do, and we're trying to bring your family back together. But we need help. We need to know why this happened. And how we can find your family members. I know you'll help us. I know you'll help us search. We want to know it.
You make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Okay, I have a little A next to mine. What does that mean?
Hover over it.
It says advantage, but does that do anything for me?
I'm not sure what the advantage is on. I'm not sure what it's for. A 10? You kind of say this. And your hand brushes against something in the sand next to you.
I quickly try to brush whatever I just felt.
You brush it away, and there is a raven skull and broken bones that just stare back at you, and it's unsettling. It feels like a warning.
A warning. That's what I feel when I touch it.
You feel a shiver run up your spine, and like a that's not good.
But what about us trying to put my family back together is not good? Okay, alright. We'll talk to her again.
Okay.
Go. What about this is good? I don't understand.
Really nothing. The raven's skull and bones are still there, half buried in the sand, just making you somewhat uncomfortable.
I pick up bones.
They're cold to the touch.
Fuck. I fucking wrap my hands around it because it feels so I'm like fucking overeating and stuff, so that like feels nice. That I'm like holding something cold, I guess. Then I grab it and I go back over to the group, specifically over to Limba. I tried talking with her. She didn't really answer. But something tells me that I'm not sure we'll like what we found.
What could be worse than the end of the world?
Not right. I put the broken. Oh yeah, I pull it out. Sorry, I pull out the broken skull. This was her response. Skull, broken in lots of pieces, right?
Fractured in places. It's a delicate bird skull, so if you aren't careful, it'll be worse, but
I mean, touch it though. It's like cool to touch.
it doesn't feel cold when it touches you.
Does it still feel cold to touch to me?
Yep.
Oh. It feels freezing to me. I know what you're doing. Would I be able to connect possibly? Oh, it's cold, so that means it's probably we need to go somewhere that's cold.
Make a insight check, or just a general wisdom check. Either one.
I'll do this in fact. Fuck.
Or religion. Works too.
15.
15? You get the sense that it's not a directive so much as it's a warning.
Okay.
This is dangerous. You think back though to the riddle the Sphinx gave you. The gods found a threat. They battled it with their champions. They were successful, and then they were punished and dealt a cosmic level blow. Something that means that they're not around anymore. So pursuing that, you would get the sense this is a warning to be very careful how you tread.
Guys, we need to play this really well. I have a very bad feeling. We don't. Things will go very poorly for us.
How poorly?
That's a great question. Possibly the matter of our lives, I can only assume.
The skull in your hand turns to powder and drifts away on the wind.
Dang it, I wanted to pocket it!
No.
Okay.
At the question of how bad could it get?
Oh, and everyone sees this, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You all watch this skull turn to powder and just dust off her hand.
I can only assume.
That's a good thing, right? That's a very good thing, yes.
I can only assume that means we too will be floating away in the dust.
Anything else you want to do?
Can you fuck off?
Alright. As you wait for the sun to set and the evening's cool air to eventually grace you all, we will leave that off there.